that double X chromosome. Pseudo killer theme song. CK Discord. That's probably what the team on. I need to send mischief. A whole box of tip trees. And everybody mute up. When Juju about to speak. This that double X chromosome. Pseudo killer theme song. CK Discord. That's probably what the team on. I need to send mischief. A whole box of tip trees. And everybody mute up. When Juju about to speak. Clearly knowing how to read. Educational indeed. Plus the easy on the eyes. All the women wearing queens. The pseudo dies and I hope you know just what they mean. Still when I was short and still, the women run the guillotine. See Dr. Ma'at, one of the best, screaming the crop. Slander her name. You really should stop. Might get you dropped. Yes, sir. Dr. Ma'at, one of the best, screaming the crop. Slander her name. I think you should stop. Might get you dropped. This that double X chromosome. Pseudo killer theme song. CK Discord. It's probably what the team on. I need to send mischief. A whole box of tip trees. And everybody mute up. When Juju about to speak. This that double X chromosome. Pseudo killer theme song. CK Discord. It's probably what the team on. I need to send mischief. A whole box of tip trees. And everybody mute up. When Juju about to speak. Pseudo gon' die this sauce. 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 Yeah, it's DQ, baby. Pseudo killers, what up? What up? What up? Check. Tapping in, what's the subject? Evolution or revolution, we ain't done yet. Laying flat like Sanchez, this a bomb threat. I know my flow like Angozi. Source up and show me, homie. You shut up and mute up a moment. The mad scientist, I'm knowing all the components. We own it, and we gon' off it if it's pseudo. You do know we don't entertain that keyboard judo. That big Bobby banger out of Baltimore. Done it all, shop before. Sold a little something, but I taught you more than your average teacher. I had to reach you at your level to bring you up. No devil can never beat you. With precision of a magi, the information supplied by some guys get debunked on live. CK and Juju, I chill in the cut. But if you boys wanna fade, then I'm chefing you up. I organize live, the beats are disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers. Space age Afghans, back again. An organized lie, the beats are disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers. Space age Afghans, tapping in. I always been fly, that's an actual omen. You can catch me in the sky, ask Anthony Bowman. He see me with his telescope, I was actually floating on some good kush. The Savio is actually growing. See, Gullah Gullah and Kent is where the money gets spent. Them boys got some books that cost as much as you rent. The second verse should be smash Rockwell, but I rock well. Underground like Sumerian Rockwells. In the ring like I'm the rock whale. Hell, create a different wave that can rock whales. Hell, shit swell like lunar tides. My entendres off Gandra to who describe. Euthanize foolish guys. Scholastically, haphazardly. Turn your camera on and look me in my eyes. And please do subscribe. 8 to 80, blind, cripple, or crazy. You in for a new surprise. It's DQ, a organized lie. The beats are disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers. Space age Afghans, back again. An organized lie. The beats are disorganized truth every time. Kudos, who those niggas? Decorated pseudo killers. Space age Afghans, tapping in.
well organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woohoo, wee, man. You already know what it is, man. It's the pseudo killers on deck. And we come to do what we got to do, and we're gonna do what we got to do. We standing tall, we standing strong. Pseudo killers on deck. Hey, what's going on, Sag? What it do? What it do? What it do?
What it do, what it do. Peace and Black Power family. Shout out to the God Killer, the whole Pseudo Killer squad. I see Miss Tiffany in the building. You know what we do. We out here to set the record straight. Scientific literacy, critical thinking is a vaccine against the scammers, charlatans, hoodwinkers, all of that in this community. Let's get it.
I said the hoodwingers. Vance, what's good? What it do? Gotta catch you before your phone run out. You know what it do.
Oh man, what's good with y'all? I ain't been on live in a minute. Been trying to figure some stuff out, but y'all been having a real interesting conversation here lately. Y'all was a little hard on Tiffany yesterday. I was gonna come in and jump in and help, but I had some stuff to do. Unfortunately, y'all gotta listen to that sister and let her get her thought out. Stop cutting everybody off when we talking about these cosmos. I enjoy the conversation, but um, yeah, that's it. I'll be here for a little minute kicking it.
The culprit is not on the show tonight, Kent. He was the culprit.
Oh man.
Yes, thank you.
Oh man. Hey, Miss Tiffany. What it do? What it do? What it do?
What it do? I'm in the house.
Yeah, well,
I sound so corny. Anyway, happy to be
that
here,
was better. That was a good one.
continuing this conversation, and yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready
Mm.
for it.
Yeah, so all right, man. I just got tired of it, man. I was waiting for the experts to weigh in, man, and we got a couple experts to weigh in. My favorite astrophysicist. And if an astrophysicist don't understand what's going on, then ain't nobody gonna understand what's going on. And I gotta find an interview we actually did. We asked that question to a couple astrophysicists, and they gave us, some good feedback. So, and it wasn't none of the stuff we was talking about. So I just think we overextended ourselves. Bring some clarity to the damn conversation, man. The heck with that, man. I believe in minds is incredible. I'm gonna talk about some optical illusions, man. I want to talk about how our senses are horrible, and easily can be fooled and tricked. And so, yeah, it's like a magician. You know he doing a trick. He might even tell you how he doing the trick, and you still can't catch him. So that's interesting right there. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to know that every time you look at a magic trick, the magician is tricking your senses. All right. And it's easy to do. Sleight of hand, all kind of everything. Misdirection, the whole 9 yards, man. How could that be? So the same thing can happen with natural phenomena, man. It can trick you. Senses are way easy to trick, man. So we definitely gonna get into that, man. I wanna first of all, I want to shout out to the panel. Man, Joel Armstrong, man, what it do? What's up, Blue Dav? What's good with you? Omar Reed, OFP LLC, regular Joe. Ain't no damn African. Funny as hell. Jody Breeze, what it do? What it do? Floridanian, what's good with you? Morpheus, I see you, man. How you doing, brother? How everything going, man? Hope everything else going well, man. Mika, got the popcorn out, man. Yeah. Bennett, what's going on? What it do? Who else we got in here? Elevated thinkers, knowledge born. Knowledge born. Harold Richardson, what's good with you? Raymond Bear, what's up with you? What it do? What it do? What it do? The homie Stephen, man. Rakim 777. Yeah. They all in the building, man, to hear the show, man. Little people come in a little bit, man. So what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all making it? Except you can't dive off like that. What was wrong with you? Why you dive off like that, man? What happened?
My patience for pseudoisms is growing thin. I can't do it. Can't do it. Maybe I just need to chill out for a bit, get that patience back where I could breathe through it. But I can't. No, I just nope. Maybe the sun is too hot. It's the middle of summer down here. It's too hot. I just can't do it. Ain't got the patience these days.
Yeah, but you yelled at your man. He was on outside. Yo, you was like, what? I ain't live.
I'm good.
He was on outside though. You got the wrong guy.
I,
You shot the wrong guy, yo.
Wormholes.
Clark Kent, what it
Wormholes.
do?
And when
Get you out of here early, Clark
when you're
Kent.
remembering, you're traveling back in time. Nope, thank you. I'm on. Good night. I'm good.
Yo, you grumpy old man. Yeah, they
Yeah,
got us being grumpy.
I'm a grumpy old man.
You Reggie
I
the
just
grumpy.
made 50. It's hot.
The
I can't do it.
We the clumpy, grumpy grumpies.
I can't do it. When I'm listening to Sa after you jump off, I'm trying to make some sense of what Ali is saying. And Ali says, well, you know that the evolution is just a theory. I'm like, somebody get me a gun. I'm done. After how many more times? It's been said that when I repeat it, I sound like if I'm reading it. To have a grown-ass man who calling himself doctor, who's playing around with genetics, who doesn't understand what a theory is, what are we doing? What the hell are we doing?
Oh,
and
gee,
he's getting paid to debate. He's getting paid to debate. Dulcinea is going up against Lex Pseudo versus Pseudo. Where are we going? What are we doing?
I don't know.
It's just entertainment at this point, and I got better shit to do. I build labs, I write laws. I can't.
Hey Kent, what's good, man? The grumpy old man that lost his mind. Good, you can take my place, Cedric. I was a grumpy old man for a minute.
Yeah, let me take your place.
Yo, what's going on? I don't know if you can hear me now. I'm trying to get my headphones straight. Oh, yeah.
Sound like you in the
Kent in the
wormhole. Are you in the
spaceship,
wormhole,
yo.
Kent?
Yeah, he in the wormhole.
He came with the spaceship. Oh man, they pulled up on him.
Y'all can't hear me.
Look, you sound like you in the ship. Do you got your oxygen, Kent? Will you do?
Yeah, let
Get
me
it together, Kent.
real quick. See what's going on with.
Oh,
Hurry up,
man.
get you out of there because you got to wake up in 10 minutes anyway. That's crazy. You get 10 minutes sleep. Okay, you got 10 minutes of sleep yesterday messing around with the aliens, yo. Yeah, I'm definitely passing the grumpy man title. I'm sitting back laughing, cracking jokes at y'all at this point now. I get it. Because I can tell y'all what, we done talked about the wormhole. So we got some biological life forms that is super intelligent and to the point where they have biodiversified they beings so that they could travel across the daggone end up in the Milky Way. You know how big the damn Milky Way galaxy is? Oh my goodness, they got in the Milky Way galaxy and charted and figured us out. So they mean they got some kind of technology that can actually figure out what the atmosphere is, what it's made of, everything was in. They got it. There's life there. That's the planet we want. We want that one right there. And we're going to get them. And they figured out a way to do the speed of light thing to get all the way there, and they make it in there, and they fucking crash. You mean to tell me they wasn't smart enough? How you said, Kent? Niggas ain't had no landing gear. They did all that and ain't realized they needed landing gear.
They traveled back 60,000 years from the future to get to where we are. And in that 60,000 years, they didn't figure out shit. They crashed.
They crashed. Why is they always crashing?
Y'all are hilarious.
Can somebody that believes for them aliens let me know why is it that they don't know how to hit the brakes? They come crashing through the come crashing through the thing, boom. They come in hot. Hold on, hey, we don't know about brakes. I ain't messing with y'all no more, man. How's they always crashing, dog? They can navigate across wormholes, come out of the precise spot. We here. Hey, you know what? We forgot to make wheels. It hadn't made wheel technology. They got the intergalactic, take the sun, suck it up, get the energy, but they ain't invented brakes. They always crash, and then they get captured by white people.
And always the government.
Always the government. Only the government knows. How is it possible that everybody's
Crazy.
looking up in the light sky
Crazy.
and only the government knows?
And they never fall in the hood. Hell no, we know not to crash there. Help me. Hey, God, that shit away from the hood.
No sighting. How you know there ain't some people in the hood that got some stories, but they not gonna say nothing because they already know what's gonna happen. Y'all clown. Shut up. Mouth shut.
No.
You know, spectroscopy or spectroscopy.
I spent most of the day traveling back in time.
Hold on, somebody talking.
Y'all can hear me? I don't know. I might be muffled. Yeah,
Yeah,
spectroscopy, you can find out what other planets' atmospheres are. So if there was that advanced using certain telescopes, they technically could. I'm not saying there's no aliens. I'm not going that far. But it wouldn't be hard to tell. You can find out. Pull up the definition and all that. You'll see it.
That's the part I'm trying. Right. That's my point. We can do that with the James Webb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with the James Webb, yo, we can tell what atmosphere, what kind. That's what I'm saying. They don't know you need brakes coming in 1,000 miles an hour, though, yo, a parachute. They coming, oh shit. How are we supposed to stop it? Just hit something. Man, look, man, y'all funny, yo.
Wormhole technology. I spent most of the day traveling back in time because I was activating my memory. I was remembering songs from when I was a kid. I was traveling back in time. Yeah, it's serious. Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it. Like why?
Y'all got imaginations. Hey, Kent, you ain't cracking jokes today, Kent?
Oh no, I'm here. I was just making sure my thing was set up straight.
Aliens don't fly over the
first. I'm going with the first video. I'm gonna get him out the game early. Do Neil deGrasse be watching our shows?
Must be.
Oh my goodness, we was like, ain't UFOs the same thing as the UAPD, whatever the hell? I was like, it's got the same thing.
No. We don't know what we're talking about. They never said aliens. They said interdimensional biological entities. Man. That's not an alien. They don't exist in any particular dimension. They live in between. They're inter. This shit is deep.
Something wrong with Cedric, yo. Something's wrong. All right, let me see. Can y'all hear this? What's the echo on?
Identified aerial phenomena.
No, that's good.
And I said to myself, that kind of sounds like UFO. But regardless, whether we're talking about UFOs or UAPs, both of them refer to stuff happening in the sky and you don't know what it is. Period. Okay? We can agree on that because that's what the U stands for, unidentified. If there's something in the sky that you later identify, it goes from being a UFO to an IFO, an identified flying object, and then you move on. Why should the unidentified?
Okay, so we got that clarity from the great scientists. Unidentified aerial phenomena. Same thing as UFOs, unidentified flying objects. So we got that clear. All right, don't be playing with me with them words. I was yesterday. I was like, it's the same thing.
Yep,
unidentified. Got that clear. All right, got that clear, and yeah. So I don't want to hear all that. Anybody want to add something to that clip right there?
Nope.
Wait, what was the conversation yesterday? What was said about it?
They was trying to say that the UFOs wasn't the UAPs. I was like, it sounded like the same thing to me. I'm trying to feel what do we say? The same thing to me.
Yeah, pretty much same thing.
Right.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Let the experts tell them.
And then don't forget, just because it's a UFO doesn't mean it's automatically aliens, yo.
Yeah, I said that last night. Like we can't make that leap because it could be a drone. It's just unidentified.
Right. It could be something you ain't seen yet that we got. It don't mean it's an alien.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man.
Some of those stealth drones, if you see some of those stealth drones, they might look alien. And the way they can fly because they're unmanned is like kind of weird. So, there's a lot of stuff. It's unidentified. But
and not to mention
the leap to interdimensional beings.
Mm-hmm. Not to mention those drones got lights on it that shit. You can make it. You can make it.
Well, who is this wild Floridian? He say this nigga playing Neil deGrasse Tyson to deflect. What you talking about, yo? You about to get put out? I ain't for all that.
Yeah, that dude's a clown.
I ain't for all that plan today, yo. I'm in the chat now and I'm beefing. Now what? Now deflecting what?
Nah, but look, I don't know if y'all ever had a drone before. I had one, and you can make it do all kind of maneuvers. So if you got lights at the bottom of it, and you spinning it around,
man, somebody get the pseudo. I'm tired of them pseudos today. I'm the grumpy old man today. I'm on the short rope. I'm bringing an expert to the table. You heard what he said. None of y'all qualify past that man. None of y'all. I don't want to hear it.
You tell him
not trying to hit none of that.
Yeah, he can hit the panel if you want.
Yeah, hit the damn panel if you feel that slick, but you're gonna chatty patty and get put up out of here. I'm chatty patty and putting you out. If you ain't coming in to have a conversation at the highest levels, right? And if you ain't coming in with something that's thorough, I'm putting you out. You ain't gonna lag in there and just throw shots, and can't nobody throw shots back. Play too much. Always the foolery. Sit back, be a damn pseudo. Get out of here with that. That man spent his lifetime studying the cosmos. He would definitely know more than you. He's very simplified in his approach to having us to understand what the hell's going on around us. Crazy. Bunch of nuts. Fruitcakes. Crazy. Bananas. Come on, man. Got something to say? Come up and say it and be intelligent in what you're talking about. At least Cal was intelligent what he was saying. At least DQ was intelligent what he was talking about. In the chat throwing crap, boy. Yeah, I'm the grumpy old man. I'm in the chat today. Now I'm put my hat all the way to the back now. Yeah.
Well, we got some Neil deGrasse hate in the chat or something.
Just hollering, yo.
Oh man.
Talking about why he wasn't at the conference debunking that. Man, shut up. Why he wasn't at the conference? He wasn't trying. It wasn't the conference to debunk nobody. Didn't he understand the damn? Did you read anything on? Did you read what it was? It was whistleblowers. Do you know what a whistleblower is? They get the protection under the law. They get a chance to say what they need to say. Right? It's part of the thing so you can have like openness in the government. Come on, man. They protect whistleblowers, man. So the government just can't be running around or anybody just doing anything. They call them whistleblowers. Look it up.
That was a serious question,
man.
I wouldn't even take that question serious, though. Like,
look at the OFP.
I'm in the chat today. If you
look at the OFP,
you ain't getting up in here, yo. You wildin'.
Look at the OFP comment. Irrational, illogical. 1 million people seeing UFO, that makes it real. But 1 million people still don't have any credible evidence to provide us with an actual factual to solidify the claim. So you're doing the appeal to numbers. You're the idiot. You're part of a cult, like pseudo cult, because we don't appeal to numbers. Right? There was a time when the whole world thought that the earth was flat. And you would have been a lunatic to suggest that it was round. Because all those people thought the earth was flat meant that it was actually flat. You got to use your critical faculties if you want to make certain statement. OFP, limited liability. No, you got full liability.
Let's see what the wormhole is, man. Let's get this straight, man. Here you go. Let's see. Let's go to Encyclopedia Britannica, man. Let's hear him out, man. I'm on a short fuse tonight, just for the record. Here we go.
Wormhole. Solution of the field equations in German-born physicist Albert Einstein's theory of general relativity that resembles a tunnel between two black holes or other points in space-time. Such a tunnel would provide a shortcut between its endpoints. In analogy, consider an ant walking across a flat sheet of paper from point A to point B. If the paper is curved through the third dimension so that A and B overlap, the ant can step directly from one point to the other, thus avoiding a long trek. The possibility of short-circuiting the enormous distances between stars makes wormholes attractive for space travel. Because the tunnel links moments in time as well as locations in space, It also has been argued that a wormhole would allow travel into the past. However, wormholes are intrinsically unstable. While exotic stabilization schemes have been proposed, there is as yet no evidence that these can work or indeed that wormholes exist.
There we go. Yeah, I didn't. So don't wormhole me no more. I don't want to hear about the damn wormholes. If you come up here talking about the wormholes, you're done. It's out the game. We're not wormholing no more.
They don't exist.
I'm not doing it.
They don't exist.
I'm not doing it.
Like, did we hear that? They do not exist.
I'm not doing the wormhole. Nope.
I'm gonna say it one last time, because when my intelligence is questioned by people who make statements like this, is when I get serious. It's in a question I don't understand. It's a question I simply don't agree with the bullshit, because I know for a fact wormholes don't exist. It's theoretical, hypothetical. Imagine if. That's it.
Well, the wormhole was out the game. So if you had that in your package,
and I ain't troubling nobody's job.
We taking that package out. Kent, you want to add something?
Yeah, my bad. I was talking the whole time. I didn't know I was muted.
You went in the wormhole. The wormhole got him.
Them last two sentences is the most important. Say, however, wormholes are intrinsically unstable, and then it said they don't, they don't have no evidence of it existing. But even if we give them that, we say, yo, there is a wormhole, and we let them travel through there, it's still unstable. So it's like it's so many steps people are skipping to get the aliens through the long distances in a short time and make it to Earth without going through all them years of pain and suffering. So I mean, I don't, so that like you said, the wormhole thing is out the window.
Yeah, it's out the window.
Like Nick,
not doing that. I'm not arguing with you tonight.
I feel like Thunder was gonna say something about the wormhole. You look like you got wormholes on your mind, Thunder.
Yeah, took that from him. Thunder was gonna say something ridiculous.
Black holes exist, right?
Black holes, yeah, they exist. But they're not holes though. They're not holes.
They're not holes. What are they?
Nope.
They're they're very dense planetary objects, like very very dense.
Remember, we asked that question. Remember, we had the guy with the wormhole guy on. We had the black hole guy on. Remember?
So you can go into a black hole and come out the other end, or no?
No. Well, I mean, not that we know of. Like, ain't nobody ever been there. We've never seen anything beyond the event horizon in a black hole. We just go on by what we think. You know what I'm saying? What happened when you enter a black hole, but nobody's ever seen anything past that.
Oh, okay.
Remember, I thought the Milky Way galaxy went around the black hole. Remember, I thought that? He was like, nope. Say, no, that's not what it is. He said it's not strong enough to do that. I was like, well, and then he kind of explained how other objects in the universe is kind of pulling stuff. Anthony Bowman, pseudo killer.
Yeah, let Anthony explain that black hole to, because he probably know better than me on that one. What's a black hole, Ant? I don't want to mess that up.
You ain't mess that up. He ain't even get his system in yet. So in your mind, Thunder.
What's going on?
I know he the expert when it comes to that. But go ahead, Ant.
Nah, I wouldn't say expert. Nah. What's going on, everybody? Y'all doing all right?
Yep.
Peace. Nah, they don't know exactly what a black hole is, but it is not a hole. They do know that much.
Right.
It's not a hole. It's something, but it doesn't emit any light, so we can't tell you exactly what it is, but you know the effects of it. And it has poles. When you see what they call a quasar with jets, you see the two jets shooting out from the black hole. And what that is the magnetic field around it is just crazy. And it accelerates particles due to friction. Those particles are accelerated to damn near like 90% of the speed of light. So it has poles on two ends, you know, on like a north pole and a south pole. So it's something round. It's not a hole.
Does it suck things in? Is it hold?
No, it doesn't.
Hold.
No, it doesn't suck anything. It's just gravity gone crazy. You
Oh,
know what I'm
gravity.
saying? So
Oh, wow.
yeah, if you get too close to it, then it'll gravitationally pull you towards it, just
Okay.
like the Earth. But
Right.
it's so dense. The density of it is just immense. To the
Right.
fact that you know you'll be. They call it spaghettification. It's like if you diving towards a black hole, your body will get stretched because the gravity is so great that it'll be much greater on the part of your body that's closer. So like your hands or your head would be stretched out from your feet. You know
Wow.
what I'm saying?
I think they say, I think when we saying compact, think of like the Earth compacting the size of like a marble.
Yeah.
And that
The
marble,
mass of the Earth.
yeah, and that marble having that same pull of gravity. You know, the Earth's gravity is very, strong on us. So imagine like a marble having that same kind of pull on us that the Earth has. So that's when you talk on black holes, it gets a little weird, yo.
Hey, Kent, let me ask you a question.
Oh, okay. I have one more question.
Go ahead, go. Let's stop. Go ahead, Tiff.
Just one more question, Thunder. So, so when we think about the Bermuda Triangle, does it do something similar? I'm not saying it's a black hole before y'all, have a conniption fit.
No, I think that's a
that's a myth. Yeah. It's a myth.
Oh, the Bermuda Triangle is a myth?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mess.
They were saying that it was some kind of magnetic field anomaly, something like that, but I don't think that's true. I mean, you've had some planes and some boats crash there, but
that thing like folk tale.
Them jokers crash everywhere,
I'm gonna look it up. Okay, cool.
Yeah, go look that up. Yeah, trust me, ain't nothing falling into the devil's triangle like we're not doing.
All right. Say the devil's triangle. You ain't gotta put that spice on it.
No, that's what they call it.
Well, now that's the one in Japan, huh?
Oh, all right.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. With little credence to what Tiff trying to say. They're saying there's different magnetic vortexes in different parts of the world. Bermuda Triangle is one. They say the opposite to that one is one in Japan called the Devil's Triangle. But yeah, I heard about that though.
Yeah, go look that up
though. Kent.
Yeah.
You asked me about wormholes, right? I don't even know what you.
I was just messing with you. I said you look like you had the wormholes on your mind. Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
All right. The Big Bang. What is the Big Bang?
Nah, man, we ain't on the Big Bang right now.
Hold yourself.
We saying, what is the Big Bang?
Hold yourself, bro.
Thunder, we ain't doing this tonight.
Hold yourself, man. All right. Kent, is the Big Bang a theory?
No, man. No. All right, yo, you done.
Hey, Kent, is the Big Bang a theory?
Nah, the Big Bang, yes, the Big Bang is a theory.
Now, is a wormhole? Is the wormhole a theory?
No, it's now we just said the word a minute ago. Theoretical. It's theoretical.
It's theoretical, but not a theory.
No.
Okay. Now
took the steam out of them.
It's hypothetical.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
hypothetical.
You know what?
You want to get more exact? It's hypothetical.
It's about to get sticky tonight.
Yeah. This subject worse than Egypt, yo.
Yeah, it's about to get nice.
It's like the second Egypt conversation.
When you talk about wormholes, it's hypothetical.
This is space.com, right? What is the wormhole theory? So,
man,
no, it's not a wormhole
this
theory.
This is January 13th,
2022.
There is no wormhole theory.
What is this? Is space.com? I'm finna listen to y'all niggas. Or I'm finna listen
to
nigga,
because space.com is not a scientific paper. Yeah, nigga.
Space.com is not. That's not a scientific.
No, nigga, it's not.
You know
what?
All right. Anyway, let's go back to this.
With your level of ignorance over here. No, Thunder. This is not Garfield podcast.
Stop it, Cedric.
No, Thunder. No, you
stop
shut
it,
up
Cedric.
And you learn. You don't come over here and do
stop
that.
It, Cedric.
Let's see where we're going. Let's see where we're going.
You ain't going nowhere with it.
Before we kill him, Cedric.
Stop it, Cedric.
Now, the people done already confused, and Thunder's coming on here.
Stop it, Cedric.
No, Thunder. It's hypothetical.
Hey, whoa.
Cedric.
Everybody freeze. Everybody
right,
chill. Come on, we having fun, yo.
All right, now
we're gonna know when to kill him. Trust me.
Let me ask you this.
Go ahead. No,
Are y'all saying there are no such things as aliens?
Bruh, no, you gotta deal with the wormhole thing first.
Come on, man.
We gonna get to the aliens.
Y'all talking about that. I ain't talking about
You
that.
said it was a wormhole theory, right?
It's a wormhole. There is a theory.
We can look up.
Put it in Google right now.
Hold on, we can look. Yeah, we Google it right now. It says a wormhole is a hypothetical structure connecting.
No, is it a theory?
No, it's a hypothetical
structure.
All right.
Connecting different points in space time.
Okay, good. All right. So when Einstein was talking about it, was it a theory?
It's hypothetical.
I'm asking you a question.
No, it was hypothetical.
Right. Okay,
that's what it was. It was hypothetical. So don't ask me anything when I just told you what it was. It was hypothetical. Done.
Who said spicy ketchup tonight, boy?
Yeah, this
ketchup. Now,
hey, Thunder, for it to be a theory, you need facts.
So you said wormhole not a fact,
to be
right?
a theory. No, it's not.
Right, no, sir.
Okay, good, no problem. So when Einstein,
you see, it says no. There's no evidence.
Just making it up. They ain't
look.
They ain't have no facts surrounding it. They just dreamed about it one day. That's what y'all saying.
It's hypothetical. Look
I'm
up
asking you.
Look up the meaning of hypothetical.
Do you understand what I'm asking you?
No, I don't, because it's hypothetical.
Hey,
and hypothetical has a definition.
One sec. We right here. We have Britannica. Right. Yo, we're gonna believe Britannica. What we gonna do? Right? It say there is. Look, there is as of yet no evidence.
I'm not talking about that. I said
that these can work, or indeed I said that wormholes exist.
We know ain't no evidence.
No, so then if it ain't no evidence, then you can't have a theory without evidence.
The pseudo killers. Okay, no problem. Now
you get that?
Are y'all saying that there are no evidence, right?
No.
Are y'all saying there's no aliens?
No, relax. Hold on. Stop right there at the stop sign.
No, we're not.
Everybody relax.
No, we're not. You relax. Hold on. We're not running. No, we're not gonna run a stop sign.
We're not saying that there are no aliens, Thunder.
Okay, good. All right, good.
Yeah, I'm saying it ain't no aliens.
You're not saying that, right?
Yeah, I'm saying ain't no aliens on Earth.
Hold on now. Oh, do we have some contention?
No, I'm saying ain't no aliens on Earth. I'm saying.
Nigga, I asked you a question. Why y'all can't answer questions? I said, are there contention between you and Kent?
No, there's no contention.
Kent, are there aliens?
I don't know if they're aliens or not.
No, keep the same. Y'all afraid? You afraid of Unc?
I mean, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know.
Are you afraid of Unc? You just said you ain't saying it. Okay, let me ask you a question.
I don't know. Look, because I don't know.
Are you saying there are no such thing as aliens? Kent, yes or no?
I'm saying the probability of aliens on Earth, yo.
Kent, are you saying that? Are you saying there are no such things as aliens? Yes or no?
Like that though, Thunder. Thunder, you don't gotta do it that way though, Thunder.
Saying that, Thunder.
Okay, good.
I'm saying I don't know if
are you saying there are no such things as aliens?
I'm saying that there have been no verified aliens on planet Earth. Now, based off of life, alien outside of Earth, I'm pretty sure that there's life outside of goddamn Earth somewhere in the universe.
All right, now I knew I'd get you to back up.
The possibility of aliens.
I knew I'd get y'all niggas to back up. Now let's go.
Ain't no backing up, dog. All these same statements was made
before. You backed up.
Ain't no backing up.
You said it wasn't no such statements. Aliens. Now you saying it's a possibility.
Where is you going?
All I want you to do is
hold on. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, Donna. Hey, Donna, this is what I'm gonna do for you because you about to get cussed the fuck out.
Why?
For no reason. Yeah, because all you gotta do is chill.
What about
I'm saying we chilling, but we chilling. Though you coming with some wild energy, yo. You gonna get Cedric started. You gonna get me started, and we ain't gonna have no show. And that's gonna be right. Nah, we trying to chill, yo. I'm an angry old man, yo.
I can't have wild
angry
energy
with the stupidity, nigga. You coming here act like you don't know what the fuck a theory is.
That's discriminatory. You don't believe that's discriminatory?
No, nigga, you're retarded. Now you supposed to been learned with it. We
when
all
Cedric
on the show
goes off the hinges, you saying I can't do the same?
We've been learned what a theory is. But your ass come on here and start acting like you don't know what it is.
The wormhole is not a theory.
Again, though, yo.
It's
and
just
then you come with the wrong energy in the wrong spot. This ain't the house for that. I'm gonna match your energy though. This ain't the motherfucking Dagger Squad, my nigga. Where you run around looking crazy. Nigga, I get buck over this motherfucker. I'm saying we don't gotta do it. We just had a nice conversation.
Did you watch the hearings?
I don't give a fuck about no hearings, is what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
You said what?
The hearings did not say anything about none of the shit you're trying to verify.
I asked a simple question. Did you watch the hearings this week?
It was silly as hell. It was the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Now, what did you learn during those hearings?
I learned that was some crazy ass. I really learned about what the whistleblower was, that they had to give him an opportunity, and they was trying to be forthcoming, right, and allow that man to speak. The nigga was stupid. The lady beat him up. I can tell you afterwards, but why didn't you talk to the lady before then? You could have just talked to everybody off the air, nigga. Why are you up here saying we can't do it? It was some wild, robotic, crazy, like it didn't make no sense, bro. That's
so he was lying. He was lying, right?
And the nigga was doing that what all the alien people do.
With everybody, all these niggas is lying about these aliens.
Yeah, they lying.
Can you share my screen for a second?
Well, hold on. Let me tell Thunder something real quick, right? We go by a rule, right? Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
That's a fact.
They haven't provided extraordinary evidence. They just talking at this point at the hearing.
Do you believe that audio and visual evidence would be
like a nut?
What audio visual evidence suffice? Can't
the stupidness
for
the why you not do this?
It can't. Like what audio?
That's why I jump off because I am not here to do this.
It can't. The audio. It can't.
I'm not here to do this childish nonsense with this fool. Let Thunder mute the mic. Let me do my work.
It can't. Does audio and visual evidence suffice? Would that suffice in proving that there's some UFOs or something going on? Would that suffice for you, Ken?
Well, we would have to have it analyzed. We would have to have it analyzed.
I can't hear you. Say it again.
We would have to have it analyzed and verified to make sure it's.
You need to analyze it and verify, right? So when you see
we got the answer. Now we're moving on to the paperwork right here, Thunder. Hold on.
Okay, I got the paperwork.
Now let's kill this.
We already know we got wormholes on this. Why you keep doing that? We know they on this
wormhole. Go ahead, Cedric.
Thunder, be quiet.
All right.
A wormhole is not an hypothesis.
No problem.
Shut up,
I'm talking about these aliens.
Shonda, I'm not talking to you. For you to have a hypothesis, there must be a there, and the hypothesis explains the phenomena. A wormhole, there is no there. It's a hypothetical structure. So now, again, people, if your science ain't right, do not argue with me. Do not make claims you can't support. Again, when we talk about a hypothesis, it's to explain an observable phenomenon. A wormhole is hypothetical. There's no there. So let's end this damn discussion and stop putting in the chat it's a hypothesis based on the general relativity.
All right, no problem.
Go read the next. Thunder, we not finished, bro.
A wormhole is a hypothetical structure connecting this
Stop, Thunder. I wasn't addressing you, so I'm done.
Don't even
continue.
He's trying to read the rest.
Told me to read it.
A
wormhole is a hypothetical structure connecting disparate points in space-time and is based on a special solution of the Einstein field equation. You want me to keep reading?
Yep.
A wormhole can be visualized as a tunnel with two ends at separate points in space-time. Wormholes are consistent with the general theory of Wormholes are consistent with the general theory of relativity, but whether wormholes actually exist remains to be seen.
Mm-hmm.
Many scientists postulate that wormholes are merely projections of a fourth spatial dimension, analogous to how a two-dimensional being could experience only part of a three-dimensional object.
2D. Go ahead.
Theoretically, a wormhole might connect extremely long distances, such as a billion light years, or short distances, such as a few meters, or different points in time, or even different universes. In 1995, Matt Visser suggested there may be many wormholes in the universe if cosmic streams with negative mass were generated in the early universe. Some physicists, such as Kip Thorne, have suggested how to make wormholes artificially. Okay,
there you
good?
go. There you go. Right. So we don't got to argue that. Now go. Now you can go ahead with your extensive line of wild questioning.
Back to Kent. These videos that we saw of these unidentified flying objects last week. Is that enough? What you say? Extreme evidence for this extreme? What you said it was? What you say?
No, because we would have to make sure first. We have to make sure that they ain't fake video.
No, what's the phrase you use? Extreme what?
No, I said we have to analyze them and make sure they verified.
No, you said it's some extreme
extraordinary claims gotta have extraordinary evidence.
Yeah, extraordinary claims require extraordinary.
Okay, good. So would that count as extraordinary evidence? What you saw last week?
No.
Okay, good. Now what would be evidence enough, Kent?
Some clear footage.
Nigga, you
no,
I'm finna do something to you. I'm finna do something.
we know shit.
I'm finna do something. How much footage you want to see?
Clear footage.
Kent. Cedric, I'm not even talking to you. Cedric, don't come off of mute. Cedric, stay muted. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Now, Kent,
Cedric,
how much should be...
Say got up out of here.
Hilarious.
Kent, how much extraordinary what constitutes?
I told you clear footage would be good. Yo, we could see it. We could say, God damn, what's that? That's some alien writing on that side of that thing.
What
constitutes like this?
Extraordinary evidence, man.
Come on, we like this looking at it. We like,
yeah.
Hey, Thunder, tell the truth, yo. We be like this.
Come on, give me something, dog.
And it's blurry as hell, right? And it be blurry.
It's blurry. You won't. It need to be in 4K before you believe it, right?
Like everybody on this panel got a 4K camera phone.
You need 4K.
But anything 1,000 miles away gonna be blurry, right?
Oh
man!
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Thunder. Can I?
No.
Is it possible for me to ask a Thunder question?
No. What you want, man? Everybody be quiet.
Hold on, but Thunder. All jokes aside, yeah, we need that. We need that footage verified, though. You know,
you heard that at Washington at Capitol Hill. You think they playing some propaganda?
Can we let Ron speak, Thunder? Can we let Ron?
I have a question for you. Hey, this is Ron. How you doing tonight? How's everybody on the panel doing?
How you doing, Ron?
Peace.
So
we agree on this topic. We fight like hell on the Egyptian topic.
Thunder, can you hear me?
Hey, Ron, you don't hear me, Mr. Ron?
Yeah. I'm sorry, I hear you.
I said we agree on this topic. We fight like hell on them black Egyptians, though, boy.
Oh yeah, we fight like two brothers should fight on those types of things. So.
Yeah, ain't lying. Hey, said to get back in here, man. You tripping?
Yeah, just real quick.
Ask the question.
Just real quick. You've heard of Occam's razor, right?
Who?
Occam's razor.
No, I never heard that. What that is?
Occam's razor. It's basically it's an old theorem that says that given two possibilities, the explanation for two possibilities, most of the time the simplest one is usually the right one. You can look it up, Occam's razor.
Okay.
So is it more likely that extraterrestrials are coming here from billions and wormholes through wormholes? They're coming here from billions of miles away, or whatever light years there are away, just to interfere with our atmosphere and interfere with our way of life? Or is it more probable that these are man-made objects that the government or the military is using for testing? Which one is more likely to be?
Okay, good. Now.
No, it's a simple question. Which one is it more likely to be? Occam's razor.
I'm asking you a question, brother. You gonna let me answer? You good?
Yes.
All right, good. Now, if you want to say that Occam's razor defeats the argument against the UFO, I'm not sure why you're using it. I'm not sure why you're using this. But if you're saying that this defeats the argument against what I watched and what the world watched last week, my brother, I think you may want to pick.
No,
you want to try something else.
I'm not saying that it's defeating. I'm saying the explanation for it. What's the explanation? What's the explanation for what you saw in the congressional hearings? That is some off-world alien traveling billions of light years, or light years away, or is it something that's on world that's made by man? Which one is it more likely to be?
I'm not going with likeliness. I'm going with.
What do you mean? You're asking all these questions. I'm asking you the question about which one is more likely.
I'm asking you a question, my brother. I said you can't make me pick one of the choice you want me to pick. No, I said I'm not. I am not saying what's more likely.
Use your logic.
I am.
You're asking us to believe in your wormholes based on
I didn't Einstein's. Aunt brought up the wormhole. I didn't mention them about. I came over to talk about what I'm talking about right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I just responded because
I'm asking you about
it. Me to respond to it.
I'm asking you about this though.
About what? About last week?
Yeah. You're being obtuse now. I'm asking you about the congressional meeting from last week.
Yes, go ahead. What's your question?
I just asked you which one is it? What's the explanation is more likely to be? What's the
I don't know what the explanation is. I'm not sure.
Which one is it more likely to be?
Hold on, Ron. I got him. Hold on.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and take him. He's obviously not want to answer this question.
Hey, Thunder. So what was that? What was that in that video that you saw last week? What was that?
It's an unidentified flying object.
No. What is it though?
It's an unidentified flying object.
Is it alien craft?
It's an unidentified flying object.
You don't know
that. We saw it.
That's what I'm going with.
Hold on. So you don't know what that is, right?
I have no clue what it was. That's not science. It wouldn't be scientific for me to say what that is.
Okay, so being that you don't know what it is,
would it be scientific for me to say what that is, and I don't know what it is?
No, hey Thunder. Appreciate it. Hey Thunder. Listen, holler at your boy when y'all niggas find out what it is.
Hold on. So I appreciate your honesty, Thunder. You say you don't know what it is.
Have no clue.
How do you therefore know that it's an alien spacecraft?
I didn't say it was an alien spacecraft. You ain't heard me say that about no alien spacecraft. I said, are you gonna tell me? Are you sure that there are no such things as alien life form?
Hold on. You asked me what kind of evidence I needed, right? And then you
extraordinary.
Said,
that's what you said, right?
Right. You said we got the video right here. This thing.
Right, you were trying to imply that. You were implying it the whole time. You were implying it.
My implication was that based on what we saw, can we rule out alien life form?
That's what I'm asking. What's more likely to be? It could be alien or it could be on-world. It could be terrestrial or it could be extraterrestrial.
So
which one is more likely to be?
They had a hearing about something that could be considered something that's of our world?
Yeah,
it could be. I'm asking you a question now. Alien, right? Are you telling me they had a hearing, 3-hour hearing on Capitol Hill? We got all these magazines and all these different websites and videos going on about something that's normal.
Yeah, they've had hearings on those things before. Back in the when they had the Blue Book, the Project Blue Book, they had the same types of hearings.
Listen, what I'm saying. Are they having hearings about things that are normal, modern occurrences in our world?
That's because people they're like you. They don't understand what they are. That's why they're having the hearings.
Stick with the question. Are they having hearings about? Are they having hearings about things that are normal occurrences in our world?
I'm not saying that they are normal occurrences.
That's a yes or no. Give me the yes or no first.
It has an explanation.
Just give me the yes or no first, though.
No, I don't think they will have a hearing about it. If we're just watching the sun or the moon, but this is extraordinary. So the question now is, what is that extraordinary thing that we're looking at?
I don't know.
Question.
I don't know.
So let me say this.
I'm asking you to make a judgment. Make a judgment based on your life.
That's not scientific.
Hey,
it's crazy.
Obviously, you don't want to. I understand you don't want to use your common sense to try to analyze this,
but brother, I don't want to say something that's not science related.
Hey, Thunder,
pseudo killers. You want me to say something that's pseudo? Are you serious?
No, I'm asking you to use your judgment.
Hold on, y'all getting a little aggy. Hold up. So that's a good place we at. We don't know what that thing is. Why can't we just stop right there? Why we got
we should be able to stop right now.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Why we
stop you?
Why you want me to keep on? I don't know what that was.
Hold on. Why do we have to go? Hold on. Why do we have to go into? Oh, it's alien spacecraft or it's a fourth
didn't say that word. I said
that's what you were implying. That's exactly what you were implying.
You saw last week. Are you willing to say that there are no such things as alien life form?
And no, I'm not willing to say
nobody's ever said there's not extraterrestrial life form. Of course there probably is.
And we read the screen there was not no such thing.
He said it wasn't on Earth.
He came back and changed it up.
Hold on for a second. Thunder, hold on. We won't read the screen. Read that on the screen, Thunder. We just want to give the audience something so they can
Argus,
count.
yeah, thank you. Argus raised is a principle often attributed to 14th century friar William of Ockham that says that if you have two competing ideas to explain the same phenomenon, you should prefer the simpler one. That's his theory. That's the way he
and
thinks.
Einstein and them.
That ain't the way everybody else think.
No, Einstein and
that ain't the way everybody else think.
Isaac Newton.
You think Isaac?
Same type? It just makes sense though, yo. You looking for the hard, complicated one, bro. Like I try to tell you, these niggas be coming through the galactic wormhole and always crashing. I don't understand that. I would think they would learn how to use some air brakes or something. They come 100 million miles. Let me finish. They come 100 light years away, right? They understand the biodiversity life on Earth and don't realize when you come to Earth, nigga gotta have some brakes. They always crashing, dog. That's the part I can't get past. I cannot figure out why they always crashing.
That's
they
all I'm
traveled 300 billion miles.
I don't even know who said that, but separate me from
they
whoever
crash.
said
So Thunder, you're not saying that that's alien spacecraft, then, right?
No, I'm not saying it was not. I'm saying based on that, based on their testimony, based on them saying that they've been flying this long, they have never seen anything move that fast, move with no heat signatures.
We move on to the next person talking.
Move with that sort of.
We got you.
We
got you done. We got you done. I tell you what, we could identify your big ass head though. That's for sure.
I dropped the link. I dropped the whole transcript of the congressional meeting in the back chat. So if we want to search the word alien and see if it pops up, you can. If you want to see exactly what they were saying, you can. We got it right there. But I looked it up and got that.
Hold on. Hey, what's up, huh?
I'm here. What's up?
Bobby
What's going
Banger,
on, man?
Not bad, homie. Yo. Yo, what's up, Thunder? I'm rocking with you.
What's up, man?
Fam, listen.
What's up?
Now, my personal view, right? I ain't see the airing. It's just a coincidence. Today, I did see a repeat of it. I was like, why I can't bringing up this shit? I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm dying. Then I turn to you guys 2 hours in an hour in talking about this shit. I'm like, what? So let me break this shit down, right? When I was in Columbus, Ohio, right? 2005. I ain't lying to you guys. I'm on the street that called. Listen.
Listen. It's gonna go. It's gonna go, my nigga. Go ahead.
Let's hear this.
Hold on. Listen. If I'm lying, I am dying.
You lie, you die.
I am listen, broad daylight.
Broad daylight.
Around 2, I would say around 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
2 p.m. Columbus, Ohio.
I'm driving.
Was it near the hood? Was it near the hood?
Nope.
You said was it near the hood?
Hold on.
It was around.
Okay,
a lot of brothers. Yeah, Columbus, Ohio.
Okay, so we got some in the hood this time.
Was you high? Was you high?
What you got, Sheila Khan? Come on.
That's always a common theme, niggas.
Set back in there.
Chill out.
Hold on, Sheila Khan. Come on.
All right, so listen. So anyway, around 2:30.
G-Con, was you smoking? Answer that question.
I don't smoke or listen, B.
Okay,
I don't smoke or drink.
Okay.
I'm on my way to grandma's house. Listen, I'm on my way to my grandmother's house, right?
Yeah.
I'm on Courtright Road. Listen, I'm on Courtright Road. On my way to my grandmother's house.
Yeah.
If I'm lying, I don't believe in the alien shit, but if I'm lying, I am dying. Listen.
Smash Rockwell's. I mean, Smash got the best damn stories.
Stop.
Stop interrupting him, man.
He taking too long.
Come on.
I'm driving, right? In my Chevy, and my Cavalier, my Chevy Cavalier, right? My white one that I bought for my grandmother.
There it is.
I'm on the driver's, driving on the driver's side, right? Of course you drive on the driver's side. But anyway. Now I swear, listen.
Let me see your face. Let me see your face, G.
Come on, dog.
Hold on.
Come on.
Hey, hold on. Let me explain. So
come on.
Way.
Get it together.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Hampton? How you doing?
Come on, Sheila Khan. Come on, bro.
Hey, come on, baby. I'm blessed. I'm listening to the story.
You ain't dealt with the weed thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Come
I
on,
Keep
might
man.
talking.
need
Come
Keep
on.
talking. Don't
I
switch
might
it up.
need that shit.
Come on, man. Come on.
And my cousin came over there, Anthony.
Now,
All right,
now
anyway,
it's
let me
not
explain
you
this.
lying, Joe.
All right, hold on. Let me
Come
explain.
on,
So
man.
anyway, so I'm driving, right?
All right.
My ancestor, my witness, right? Listen.
Uh-huh.
I seen a object as size of a beach ball. Right? I say about 3 feet in diameter, right?
Beach ball.
And it was like a glowing. It didn't make no fucking noise. I swear to God to
A
you.
glowing beach ball. Okay.
Listen, listen, y'all. Hey, if I heard the same story,
Come
I swear
on,
to God.
Sheila Khan. Come
All right,
on.
but y'all laughing. So listen, I don't know what it was. So any which way, it's about 3 feet in diameter, whatever, right?
Diameter.
Diameters, right? And it's on the passenger side. And I noticed it, but it made no fucking noise. That's the crazy part about it. That shit came down on my passenger side, went back up. It's like it was floating. It went up and down. So I'm thinking, what the fuck am I witnessing, right? So I pulled. See, there's houses on the street, right? You know those streets that have houses, right?
Yeah, a
so
lot
I
of streets
pull in a
have
drive. Yeah. So I pull in a driveway so I can see what the fuck I'm looking at. So I got out my vehicle, and this image I saw, right? To my awareness, I mean, what I was thinking, like, yo, it noticed that I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Hold on. So as I looked at the image, right, swear it's my ancestor.
Yeah.
It started traveling farther away from me. Like it noticed that I was looking at it.
Yeah.
Right. So, and it traveled west of me, right? And it was just traveling higher, and so forth. Yeah. I called 911, right? And I explained to what I just told you, right? And the lady put me on hold. Hold on. The lady put me on hold. She came back like 5 minutes later. She said, sir, yeah, we can't, there's nothing in the sky. We can't, I don't know how she knows, whatever. But she claimed there was nothing there. I said, ma'am, I seen this with my 2 eyes. I told her, I don't smoke or I don't drink. But I know what I see with my 2 pair of eyes.
Hey, you know what's the worst? You know what's the worst kind of testimony though?
We're gonna play all that today.
Eyewitness testimony.
Can I ask before they start trying to debunk everything?
No. So hold on. Let me finish. Let me lay my plane.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, let me lay my plane.
Yeah.
So
I'm not
saying, listen, I'm not saying it didn't look like those so-called spaceship that I see on TV. But what I'm saying is this shit didn't make no noise, and it was a size. It wasn't that big. And I know what I seen. It was in 2005. But what really tripped me out, right?
What's that?
The year that Gaddafi died, right? That morning Gaddafi died. It was on a Thursday. I was in Houston, Texas, right?
Yeah.
In 2011, Thursday, 2011. I think it was the 20th of October. October 2. When the morning Gaddafi died. That afternoon, around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
You saw it again.
No. This shit here, I think, is actually government shit. This is nothing I've seen in Columbus, Ohio. It's far from it. When I look at the image, I was around, like I said, around 8:30 at night. I'm on my way to my girlfriend's house. She was in the same apartment complex. I'm walking to her house, and when I looked to the sky, and it didn't dawn on me, I seen a V shape. You know how birds fly in the sky?
Yeah, the
right?
V, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the V shape. And I'm looking at it, and I thought it was birds, but I said, these motherfuckers are glowing. It can't be no birds. So I was looking at it more deep into it. Why that shit turn into a motherfucking spaceship? Just by me looking at it. Yeah.
It transformed into a spaceship?
It transformed into this is nighttime. So I'm thinking this is government operated shit. I'm thinking it's like a hologram. You know how I'm thinking once I look at that image, it turned into what they want me to see from that image. I swear to God, I ain't lying to you.
God, you going
I don't
to
even
meet,
believe in
you
God.
going to hell.
Can I go in? Can I ask a question?
Yeah, you gonna play the video? I ain't gonna go in. We won't play the video.
Go ahead, Tiffany.
Okay, so my question is, the first thing that you told about, you said it was in 2005?
05, ma'am.
Yeah, because we were trying to determine, like, maybe that was a drone. Because you know that could have been a drone with a camera, but I don't know.
Nah, it wasn't no drone. Because it didn't look like it was. Hold on. It didn't look like it was really solid. I mean, like, you know, you could tell. You could tell it to me. Listen, man, I ain't lying to you. It didn't look like it was from this planet. I swear to God. I mean, I swear. I don't listen. I swear on my own mama, man.
I believe you, dog.
No, listen, man. Hold on. This ain't no fucking joke. I'm telling you. But I think the one I seen. Hold on. Time out. But what I think I seen in Houston, it was if I tell you the story about that shit was government operated, man. That shit was not real. You know what I'm saying? But the one in Columbus, Ohio, that shit was real. I don't gotta lie to y'all.
Nah, we ain't saying you lying. I just don't believe you. What you want me to do, yo? I'm not
saying you
lying,
if you
yo.
would have seen it with listen. If you would have seen with your two eyes, right? I don't think you would be saying that. I guess you got to see it with your own eyes.
If I was there, I would ask for some bread, yo. Don't come all this far, yo. You supposed to know our plight.
Wait, how you know they got bread?
It's African Americans. Hold on. If you come halfway across the galaxy on a 5 million year travel,
nigga, you understand?
If you don't know that black people need some bread, then I don't even know why you even hollering at me. Just keep flying by me, dog. I'm asking, can I get some money? Can I get some clear pictures?
Then it came with no landing gear, yo. Just
no landing gear, of course, and the motherfucker never land. But I wanted to know: can we get some extra bread? Can we get some resources? You know it already because you got the high level technology. That's my first question. Any aliens I see, bro, can I hold something?
Hey, look, when y'all see it, when y'all be seeing this weird shit, what's so wrong with just saying, yo, we don't know what the fuck it was?
That's what I'm saying. Listen, time out.
But hold on, y'all trying to insinuate the evidence shit a little bit too much. Y'all be like,
we can get back to the story. Come on, we're just gonna play this. We can get back. Come on, we're gonna play this. Let's get back.
Because it goes something like this: there are lights in the sky doing something I've never seen anything do before. I can't explain it. I don't know what it is. Therefore, it's a visiting alien from another planet. So what we tend to do is explain away our ignorance with aliens. Now, that's just intellectually lazy. Aliens can't have done all of that. It happens on many levels. The people who see the pyramids, and rather than credit the African culture who created them, because you don't know how somebody did it thousands of years ago, you can't figure it out, and you're not giving them the intellectual credit for having accomplished it. So you say aliens helped them. It's a common sort of fallback position. What I would say is, as a scientist, you learn to embrace the unknown. You encounter something, you don't know what it is. I want to find out more. And you don't.
There you go. With y'all, let's talk about that. And he said the Egyptians was African culture. That's why we threw that in.
Great.
I mean, I agree with
so what y'all think of? Let's have a healthy discussion on this clip right here. What y'all think? Because we're gonna go down the line. I want to hear you first, Miss Tiff. What you think about that? What he said.
I like what he had to say. I mean, it's unknown. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but when you see things that are completely different than anything that you've ever seen in your entire life, yeah, you're gonna have extra questions about it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So, but we don't know.
Okay. How about you, Kent?
Yeah, I mean, it's just what I was, if Guy Lacan's story is true, and I don't know if DQ had a story. I think Kyle and Smash had a story. If those stories are true, let's just stop at y'all don't know what the hell it was that y'all was looking at, and just not try to put something there that we don't know is there. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely got some, Kent. I seen some, but it was explained away. But I definitely seen some.
No, indeed. But I mean, let's be comfortable with just saying we don't know, because I think we feel more comfortable when we try to make it something. Like how Neil said, you try to make it make sense. You know,
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I totally agree. To piggyback off that, I agree with Neil deGrasse was saying. What I spoke about earlier, I would just leave room for the unknown. When I read A Universe from Nothing by Lawrence Krauss, you know, that reaffirmed my thought on how I view things, because that's something that's unseen, but it was proven that it's there. So I always had the mentality with anything. So it's all good.
Okay, who got next?
And it's good to try to you know, explain away, like my man was saying earlier, what's the least like, or what's unlikely, or what's more likely for it to be. Is it likely for it to be some aliens that travel 5 million miles, come to the Earth, made it through the atmosphere, you know, skipped all kind of hoops to get here? Or is it more so that you just don't know what the hell that is? It's something that you just can't explain at the moment.
Right.
Lil Rock, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
How
What's
you
going
doing?
on,
What you
people?
think about the clip, bro?
Man, I mean, like some of the guys, I'm down here in Texas. I'm around a lot of naval bases. I've seen some stuff. I got a telescope, but I'm not gonna get in that because I don't know what the hell that was. But as far as what the government showed on those on the video, what we should be asking is the technology that they're using to fly those machines, and the race that's been going on to you know, reproduce that. I don't know where they got it from. I'm not gonna say it was aliens or whatever, but when I see those, I see the United States government flying those machines. Now it could be, you know, people can go into the alien thing, all that, but there's no evidence for that. But I do suspect our government do have some new technology, and they don't want anybody else to know about it. And that's it.
That's true.
I like
You
that.
know, and what we need to ask is the fact that if that aspect is true, what that holds for us as far as technology, for as energy, how that's going to change. That's the main thing. And also Congress is really involved in this because there's a lot of crimes that have been committed by them keeping these black projects from them. Yeah, you know, that's the real deal that's going to go down with this.
That what?
Say that again.
Say what you said again.
I said about the government, them hiding this technology that they have, and the fact that there's a lot of white collar crimes that one of the guys that gave testimony has been committed because they kept a lot of this stuff from them. And the real deal is gonna go down is the fact who gonna go to jail. They do find
get locked up.
Yeah.
Messing with that money.
Yeah, and then you got to look at too that now you got Google, you got all these other technology companies seeing this and understanding that these black projects are also are funded and worked on by private companies, and them figuring out what they're gonna do with this energy. And they want to get access to it. So this is going to be a whole different race in another year or two. It's going to be less about aliens and more about money.
Hey, Unc, I have a question, Unc. I want to ask you something.
Go ahead, bro.
Do you believe in governments reverse engineering things? Because I know I studied Germany. That was one of the main things they always spoke about, saying Germany did that. Do you believe in governments being able to reverse engineer technologies that they haven't been abreast to before?
That's the standard. I mean, that's what China did, right?
Yeah. See, that was another perspective I heard. They're saying all the stuff that they're showing ain't nothing but technologies that China has surpassed us in.
Yep.
Due to the surveillance that they didn't have.
Yeah, that's
always an option.
Yeah, that makes actually that makes more sense to me. And imagine this, y'all can use your imagination for a minute, man. Y'all familiar with the stealth fighters, right? So imagine them going over your head at nighttime. Never ever seen that before, right? They wasn't telling the public that. So
yeah,
that,
my brother worked.
That was my story. That was actually gonna be my story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my brother was working on that when he first started working with Northrop Grumman, and he couldn't tell us anything. I remember we were watching a football game, and during the commercials, they were showing the fighters and the bombers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at him like, damn, man, is that something you were working on? He said, yeah. I said, you never mentioned that. He said, I wasn't supposed to. So
it makes
yeah,
sense.
I know about just a little bit about those black projects, man. Yeah, they do a lot of work, man, and they take a lot of money from the government, and they're not telling people, the congressmen, about what they're spending on it. And a lot of people gonna go to jail if they find out.
Yeah, there's a lot of it's new technology that we not aware of until another 10, 15, 20 years from now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right.
And,
hey, Cal, yeah,
and
you want to come? Oh, you still talking? Go ahead.
Yeah, and also what you saying, Unc, you're right. I shouldn't just say, yo, that was it. I didn't even say it was alien. I just say it was something that, and I'm talking about in 2005 now. That's something I cannot explain, homie. I can't explain that shit. It's hard for me to even bring that shit up because I know people will be laughing at me. I mean, I'll tell you the honest truth, homie. I ain't lying about that.
Right,
but
I ain't saying
that
nobody
situation that situation that happened in Houston, though, when I was in Houston, Texas, I think that was a government shit. That was a new. I knew it wasn't fucking real because how can a fucking it had in the same. I had like 3 segments, right? The third segment, my apartment. I walked up top of you gotta take steps outside to get to my apartment. You seen those type of apartments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I got up. I seen these 3 so-called spaceship, and 3 of them I'm up top where my apartment at, right? And it flew over my apartment, and it act like it crashed. I heard the noise too, my nigga. I ain't see, and then back in my woods, back of my house, back of my apartment building, there's woods back there. So it act like it made a big crash, but I ain't seen no flame. I seen flame, but I didn't see. I didn't see no. I seen flame. I swear to God, I seen flame. But when I looked, that shit all clear out. It was nothing there. It was like a projector. It's crazy to say that. It was a projector, and it was dark too. And I'm looking at this image, and I'm fast. I swear to you, that shit looked real. I heard the noise. I heard the crash. I seen the crash. But when I look in the woods, nothing was there. It was nothing. It didn't touch no woods. It didn't burn no forest. It didn't do shit. None of that shit. I was being hypnotized, I think, by whatever they want me to see that. And the crazy thing about I'm laying my plane right here. I called 911 right in 2011, and guess what they did? And I told them exactly what I was saying. And I always saying I don't smoke, I don't drink, right? They said, "Hold on, sir. We're gonna transfer you to a UFO operator." Swear to God on my life. I put that on my life. They said, I was like, "You got a UFO operator?"
They probably get a lot of calls.
Listen. I talked to. Listen. Hold on. Listen, they do try. Ask that dude in Dallas, right? Tell that dude in Dallas to call 911 and say, "Oh, you seeing aliens, some shit, right?" They'll send you to a UFO. I swear to God, I ain't lying to you. They sent me to a UFO operator. I talked to the guy, and I explained the same story. And the guy was like, and I asked him, did anybody call in with this? He said, "Sir, we don't tell the public other people seen something. We just take your information down and so forth." And he gave me a UFO webpage to go to. And when you go to this webpage, you'll see all these testimony of people saying what they seen from 1980s to all the way to now, present day now.
Nah, he not lying.
I swear to you, I ain't lying to you.
I didn't say it was lying. We're gonna get to the next clip. Let's move on. Then we can talk about that. All right, let's move to the next clip right quick. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen.
Which one this is?
This is the eyewitness testimony.
Oh, word.
Of a good optical illusion. And what is an optical illusion? It's Well, there's a line, and it's simple, right? It's simple line drawing on a white page. Oh, is that line bigger than the other one? I don't know. Oh, they're the same size? Oh my gosh. Look how easy it is to fool you. And this is just a simple line drawing. Now I'm going to have something complicated in Twilight, where in a sky with you've never seen, and now I'm expecting you to give me an accurate account of what just happened. No. So in science, eyewitness testimony is the lowest form of evidence there is. In fact, it's so low we basically don't accept it. Wow. Doesn't love a good optical illusion.
Okay, now that's something we just learned with science. All right, so that might be something that y'all never heard before. I said all the time that your senses is horrible for understanding natural phenomenon, and it wasn't clicking. So all your eyewitness accounts in science, right, is boo-boo. So what y'all think about? Let's talk about that for a minute, man. We growing up.
We're
just growing up. We growing up, man. Come on, man. We having a high level conversation. It's important stuff.
I hear what you
saying. It makes sense that using your senses, like you said, your senses will fool you, but that's the reason why humans created tools. And now if it starts fooling the tools, now that's something totally different. But if we're saying we have monitored different things with these tools that we have used to view it, then that's something totally different than just using our eyes and our senses. So I understand the point, but I know that we use tools now.
We do. That's the point. And that's why people be wrong about their ancient cultures and the Dogon seeing this and that and the other. That's why they be wrong. Because of that right there. Because your senses is not good for that. And it's counterintuitive. We don't got the best eyes. The eagle see far on us. We don't got the best hearing. The shit just work good enough to help us navigate through our environment. And that's real. So, like, who the hell knew that? We thinking we got the sharpest eyes, the best hearing, and we run the fact. That's not true.
Super logical.
Our senses are probably okay for things that are in our immediate environment, right?
Course,
I mean,
yes.
So I don't discount if somebody saw somebody commit murder or something, stole something. I mean, and it's eyewitness. I would say, yeah, we got to go with that. I mean, we use that type of testimony all the time in court.
And even that's fucked up.
Don't. No.
Well, let me finish though. So. But when you start looking at things that are on the macro or on the micro level, that's when it becomes problematic, I think. And I think that's what Neil deGrasse is talking about. He's talking about things from a scientific point of view. So, because I don't want to out of hand discount our five senses because they're important. That's what got us from early ages up until where we are now. I mean, so it can't be discounted, and it's useful.
Right. That first video you played, man.
Come on, man. We got no. Just hold tight. Let's go down the line. We had Kyle. He got. You want to talk about that,
bro?
Kyle?
Yeah. So like, one thing that like when I had my experience, I shared my experience yesterday, I believe, with y'all, and what I did is I took a step back outside of my belief systems, and I used my knowledge of technology to make a rational based decision. And the most rational based decision for what I saw at the time was to implement science and technology as I personally know it and made a rational decision based off of that. Now, if one has not ever seen these type of things and never had to be put into a position where you have to rationalize, like, why does this, how did that do that, or what just happened, and you're not abreast to the most current version of science, you will say, hey, no, that's not possible. But then when you know the possibilities of science, when you deal with a higher level of scientific literacy, like, pseudo killers, what y'all, pride, that's y'all pride and joy, right? And you gotta, you kind of gotta include that into the equation if you understand the limits of science as we currently have it, because the things that we saw, they were at that point in time, no shots fired, man, but I just feel like we're discounting the advances that we have in technology, and we're using a place of lack of understanding of current technology and possibilities to make decisions and ostracize individuals in this community because of what they've seen and the connections that they have also made based on their understanding of science and what's possible in 2023.
Okay.
All right, let me
Yeah,
show
that's
y'all
why.
some optical illusions.
Yeah, I think people need to be a little more. We can be more gracious, definitely, when people are sharing their experiences. I think.
Yeah, I'm not being no
Well,
more than Neil deGrasse Tyson. Y'all can get somebody else for
Yeah,
the pillow. I
yeah,
ain't doing it.
but Neil deGrasse
I can't
Tyson.
do it. I'm not gonna. I'm not. I'm letting y'all know right now. I have no stomach for it. I'm not able to do it.
Unless you see it first, right?
Well,
Unless
no,
you see it first.
as long as people know when to hit the stop sign and just don't go past the stop sign, that's all we saying, yo.
No,
What's
I
the
don't
stop
care.
sign?
People don't know when to hit the
stop sign is-
stop sign.
stop
That is the
sign
The
is-
point,
funny
Kent.
thing is, since it's all
Just keep
unknown,
going,
none of us
Kent.
know if any of it was from otherworldly because we don't know. We admitting that we don't know. So it's
Right.
So just
Yep.
so let's just stay right there.
Let's
like
stay right there.
when we
So-
add
The
other
ship,
stuff
man, the ship they found said made in China on it.
That's the thing that we're trying to say is like that's what I've said. That's what DQ said. Oh, my bad, bro. Go ahead.
I'm just saying when we start using our imagination to put things there and try to figure it out, and like that's where we fuck. That's where we mess up at.
Well, that means that you want me to remove scientific reasoning and understanding to a conversation that y'all want to have about science.
But that's what
science is the ability to know and the desire to know, right?
Right.
So your best thing to do when you're using the scientific method is use your current observations, being that it may be personal or it may be scientific observations, to come to a rational conclusion to make it make sense. This is the same reason why we had a theory of gravity. This is why we had a theory of evolution, because they had ideas and they said, hey, this is a possibility. Let's see if we can find the evidence of these possibilities to come forth. This is why we have the theory, the hypothesis of wormholes, which is based off the theory of relativity, which is an older theory. But older theories, you have branches of new development.
Not trying to be funny. It's not a hypothesis. We looked it up.
But the problem, Kyle, is
you feel
that
my point?
No, I don't agree with that. That's what I'm saying. Like I've seen articles as well that says that it is a hypothesis about wormholes.
You don't agree with
Britannica? What do you say? Kyle, the problem I had yesterday with some of your discussion, and not with you personally, but with things you were saying, is that you just mentioned using the scientific method.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't use the scientific method because you couldn't. There's no way to falsify what you were saying. You can't use it. It's just your speculation. It's just you trying to build in your knowledge of science and technology to make an explanation, but it's unfalsifiable. So you can't.
Oh no, I get that. I'm not saying what I'm saying is exactly what happened, because more data could come out in the future that could, that I could use to falsify, or I could use to disprove what I'm saying. So I'm not stuck in my position, but in my current position, based on what I personally experienced.
It's an experience.
That's the most logical conclusion that I personally could come up with.
What was your conclusion on that? My bad, if I may ask. What was your conclusion on what you saw?
My conclusion that it was a UFO. Is an unidentified.
Well, that's a definition. It was unidentified, but what was it though?
My conclusion. That's my point, bro. I don't know what it was.
So let's just stop right there.
Then that's okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's my whole point.
That's what he was doing. Y'all tried to push him past the stop sign.
That's what he was doing.
The problem.
It was something that came from the future back now. He said it was something that came from the future. Back into this time period.
All right, what would have been the problem if he just said he didn't think it was from here?
I said the problem is when you start using your imagination to try to start fitting things in there and assuming what these things are that you can't explain.
His personal experience. He's already.
You're not big the damn Milky Way galaxy is.
Who is that?
I don't know what the heck.
Hey Tony, that's you, Tony? What's up? Hey Tony, is that you, Tony?
That's me. Yeah.
Hey, calm down,
What
man.
you say? I ain't
You're
hear
coming
that.
in hot. Calm down, Mr.
I
Tony.
didn't say shit.
I'm saying that if it's his personal
Tony Drake.
experience, if it's somebody's personal experience and they already understand that they can't falsify it with science,
Mhm.
so they're not trying to posit it in that way. But if they felt like no, it was not of this place, like we
Nah, then they wrong. Then they wrong.
but see that's
They
where
don't know if it was not this place.
that's not being fair.
It is.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we're not
not
trying to be
because
It's
fair.
you're
stopping
trying
at
to
the stop
push
sign.
your position.
No, I'm
No, we're
not.
not trying to be fair,
They just
Mr.
stopping
Tiff.
at the stop
Well,
sign right
okay,
there.
thank you for admitting that. Thank you
Yeah,
for
I'm
admitting
definitely
that. But
not being fair. When
if
I
you
be
can
fair, Jesus Christ pops up.
you can already
Yeah.
you can already say, I can't put the scientific method to this. So no, I can't prove it to you. But as far as I'm concerned, that whatever I witnessed, I feel like it wasn't from here. We can be okay with that. If you can be okay with him, if somebody's saying it's unidentified, I don't know, then that means the possibility is that it could be from here or it could be from somewhere else. When you say you don't know.
Fine, we
Yeah,
fine with that.
but when you say it wasn't from here, then
No,
you
I didn't say
then
that. I didn't say that. I said a person could say, I feel like it wasn't from here.
No, what I said was, based on what I know about the technology that currently exists in the world today, that it was impossible based on what I knew about it. But and then I removed that from my mind and saying, hey, this cannot be something like, I don't know. Maybe this ain't making sense to none of y'all except for Miss Tiffany or whoever else listening.
Yeah, it makes sense, Miss Tiff. I'm like, I don't get it. I ain't figured
Like
it out yet.
just because I can't explain something, it doesn't mean it did not happen. That's the
But
first
let
thing.
me ask you.
I agree with that. Just because you can't explain didn't mean it didn't
Yeah,
happen.
we're
I'm
not
just
saying
saying
that though.
But you have to just say that I don't know what it was, and you can't try to apply some type of scientific method, some type of scientific reasoning.
I'm talking about my rationale of how I dealt with something that I could not explain.
Subjective.
What
Right, you dealing with the subjective truth. I got you.
Yeah.
All right, hey, hold on.
Stop. It got something on the screen right now. What y'all looking at? I'm gonna go ahead and fool y'all.
looking at a bridge, some boats, some water, some clouds. Oh, there's all kind of little things in that picture right there.
So basically trying to say the bridge is not really a bridge, it's their imagination, it's the boat.
No, I'm just showing you what I want to show you is how easy it is to fool your senses. I mean, that's real. It's easy. We could just look at these pictures. Look.
This nigga.
Yeah,
Is that a rabbit? Is that a duck?
It's a picture.
But it's actually
the worst thing is. The worst thing
you just
is
showing me pictures, my nigga.
No, I'm showing you optical illusions, yo.
Nah,
I'm telling you this, yo.
The worst thing you can be is on top of mountains. And this is the Dunning-Kruger theory. Is not knowing enough about a situation and diving out the window and saying that I am 100% right, and that goes for me and for y'all.
I know, but who's saying that though? Whoever said that?
That part.
No, I'm talking about Cedric pussy ass in the chat that just called me an idiot, bro. That's what
Is that Kyle?
Uncalled for.
Oh, see, y'all did.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's disrespectful, bro. Like I ain't.
They don't like each other anyway, though. So I'm
Let
already.
me ask you. Hold on. I got no issue
Hey.
with Buddy, man. He just would never say that shit in my face the way he popping off
I'll
online.
play something.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like
but,
I don't respect that type of shit.
Yeah, but we come on, let's build. Let's keep building.
I'm showing you optical illusions, yo.
Yeah, I see. Tell me when I can
so
speak.
it's a point. So our senses are being fooled. Easy. Yeah, I'm just showing you. I mean, the way it's going on, how you look at it, whatever it is you think you're looking at, it's just interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's just important to know that we can be fooled, right, by our senses. And optical illusions, they do just that. They have you thinking it's something that's not there.
Well, yeah, I mean, optical illusions,
you got to see.
Those pictures are optical illusions, but I guess my point is only that in our natural world.
What'd you say? Hold on, I didn't hear you. They are optical illusions.
Yeah, I agree that those pictures are optical illusions.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that in our natural world, though, we typically don't come into those types of situations very often.
Yes, you ever looked at the clouds?
Yeah, I look at the clouds all the time, but
pattern.
I'm not.
It's
There's nothing in the clouds that
is.
make me appear that is an optical. I don't. Even if I see the shape of a rabbit in a cloud, I don't think it's a rabbit.
No. The point is really being made here is that these illusions right? Or fooling your senses into thinking something is there that is really not. And I'm saying that's what Neil was talking about. And so when you seeing things, you think you saying something you're not. That's a regular happening. I tell y'all what, I give y'all one. Remember in the debate, yo tried to use gravity hills. Remember that? That's a tight one right there. And everybody get fooled. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, about things rolling uphill going
Yeah,
against
man.
gravity.
Come on, yo, you're not getting past that. That's a natural phenomenon that ain't even happening. It's not rolling uphill.
Okay.
You would argue a person down with it. I'm telling you, yo, I seen it. I'm telling you. That's my point. That I think we need to go forward, right? We will less argue. We will argue less if we realize that we're very susceptible and vulnerable. So for me to protect myself, right, I'll just wait for something can actually get confirmed, or at least get an understanding around it, because it worked out better for me that way. That stopped me. Like, we had something that I learned from my best friend father, right? And he gave us a rule to follow, right? Because we got beat. A nigga sold us a fake chain. We was about 13, right? Came home, this shit, it wasn't real. So he gave us something. He said, he go tool for you. He said, yo, you know damn well there ain't nobody walking down the street gonna sell you a $5,000 gold chain, right, for $50. He said, yo, remember this, yo. If it's too good to be true, it's not true. And just stick with that. Don't try to figure it out. And yo, I keep that. I ain't got beat since.
That's the same thing as Occam's razor, though.
It's not true.
But say, let me ask you a question, bro. Like, if you knew that there was a condition or something that happened, right, and you knew that there was circumstantial evidence that that situation could have happened versus a situation when you couldn't comprehend happening, which one are you going to go with? The one that has the more possibilities of being true, or are you going to go with the one that you can't see as a possibility based on your current understanding? Like, for instance, if somebody back in the day, when you were doing whatever, let's say somebody somebody robbed you or somebody did some, saying slick, whatever, right? And you knew they was out of town. They wasn't in Baltimore. They was in LA that weekend. They posted pictures and videos, but then you have another individual that you think is a possibility that you can see based on what you currently know. Which one are you gonna go with? Are you gonna go which one makes more logical sense based on what you currently know at that time? Or are you gonna go with saying, hey man, I don't know what the hell going on? Like that's my thing. Like, I'm trying to rationalize.
Oh my gosh, man. I'll just chat shit.
Yeah, well, I tell you something, man. This is something so everybody know, right? I'm in the cleaning industry, and so watch this. A lot of times, man, I'll give somebody some work, right? And the client be like, yo, they didn't do it, they didn't do it. I'll come out to the site, take a look at it, right? And I'll be like, they sent me pictures, they did do it. And they were like, no, they didn't, no, they didn't. So I will go investigate it. This is what I had to learn, yo. I will go investigate it. Like, yo, we paid y'all $500 to clean all these windows or something such, right? In these cubicles, in these offices, right? I go in there, and guess what? It's a double window. So the actual fingerprints and shit is on the inside. And there's no way, I'm saying, that they could have got to it. But everybody swore on one side, right, that they didn't do it. They didn't do the work because we still see it, because they didn't investigate it like I did. I got to go investigate these things, right? And the people on the other side are saying, yeah, we did it. I don't know what they're talking about, right? You know how this happens a lot of times. Where I'll give you a super wild one, right? So we was cleaning these banks, right? And it was a vacuum cleaner in this bank, and it was just sitting there up against the wall, right? Mm-hmm. And it looked like the shit was plugged up. Okay. The lady in the bank was like, man, they never taken care of my floor. The damn vacuum cleaner sit right there and it's plugged up. How they going? Why is it still plugged up? They never moved the damn vacuum cleaner from there, right? I was like, yeah. Listen, I walked over there. And guess what? The vacuum cleaner wasn't plugged up. It was another wire, right? Same color wire beside it that was plugged up, dog. Like it was a beef about them not doing their work. What I'm saying is, yo, so a lot of times what I've learned, a lot of times you think is one way, yo, don't necessarily have to be that way. right? Our senses get tricked all the time, yo. That's all I'm saying. That's why court is so wild, right? Like the eyewitness account thing. Nah, man, people, you can have 5 people that have seen the same incident, and everybody give you something different from what they thought they seen. Imagine all that. All that's in the game, yo. So science, right? That's why science is the best measure for that. In situations where you can use science, we got to use it.
Yeah, you can use it. You should use it.
What's up, Tony?
How you doing, Bobby Banger? Bang, bang, bang. Listen, hey, you know what's going on here?
What's going on?
You scratch the surface, yeah, and it all goes back to the Sky Daddy. You know what I mean? And they want to be special. We've got the melody now, special, isn't it? You understand? They can't be. You know what I mean? They're scared to be yourself, isn't it? You know what I mean?
What you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean?
Talking about a Sky Daddy.
Yeah. See, bro, tell me about your Sky Daddy. You still love your Sky Daddy, isn't it?
And let me see.
Okay, so
put the video.
Yeah. Let's talk about your Sky Daddy. I know you still you might call it something else. You call it the most Sky, whatever you want to call it, but you still got the Sky Daddy thing in your head.
Man, put an address on that letter, bro. What are you talking about? What we talking about?
Sky Daddies.
You can say Sky Daddy. I don't know what the fuck.
Who talking?
He's talking about God and stuff like that.
You don't know what Sky Daddy is?
Yeah, Sky Daddy.
We know what Sky. I know what Sky Daddy. You talk. Yeah, I know what it
So
is.
why we listen? We know what we're talking about. You're fake God.
Put an address on that letter, bro.
You're a fake God.
Okay,
I was talking, for example, I was talking to Dulcinea. Yeah, I read that. Hold on. I read that Quran Circle 17 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I put it in the chat. Everybody said you never read that. Yeah, but I went back and read it. That's a fucking Jesus book. It's about Sky.
Hey, bro, with all due respect, what I got to do with what
No, you do.
I
All
think
due
everybody
respect.
on this channel is an atheist, bro. What are you talking about?
I ain't
Nobody talking about that, man.
I'm agnostic. I ain't know.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's not you. It's your atheist. It's cool, isn't it? I'm talking about the people doing what they're doing.
Right, we agonize.
Yeah,
The people what? The people what?
the people, yeah, the Moors, all them people, all of them. It's all about their God, isn't it?
No, we talking about the aliens, bro.
Are you drunk?
Oh, crazy, yo. Man, you get this next video.
Yeah,
You're like,
it's a Sky Daddy, isn't it? Yeah, from someone's coming down. Listen, Prophet, what's his name, Mom? He's in the sky and in the mothership. Yeah.
Nah, we ain't talking about no Sky Daddies today, big dog.
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
Said, why not?
You're not atheist. Say F Jesus. I bet you can't. I bet you're scared.
Fuck that nigga Jesus, man.
Fuck him. Wrong show, yo. You tripping.
Right, cool, right. You passed the test. Congratulations. You done well. I like that. That's all it is. You can't say that. You're still locked in. You know what I mean?
We ain't locked into that, yo. We passed that. We beat that.
No, but I'm talking about the people. Like, man, but all of them Moors, that's what they're on, isn't it?
Yo, we talking about aliens.
All right, we're gonna move on. We got a clip. Let's play the clip.
I'm a legal alien.
All right.
Jamaican in New York. I'm an alien. Legal alien.
Man, come on, man. All right, we doing it.
Right.
Here we go.
Look, I mean, this is a perfect question, and you know, I've pointed this out to people before. You know, I've asked people like, why exactly, you know, for the conspiracy theorists, why is it that you think that people would be, the government would make all this, and not just one government, of course, we're talking an international consortium spanning many administrations and countries and decades to all suppress this evidence. And it just doesn't make sense. And people say, well, you know, it's because, you know, if people really thought that aliens were contacting us, then, you know, then there'd be mass panic. And of course, the reply to that is, but if you look at polls, many people already think that aliens have contacted us. So right. that's not happened. So that explanation, well, there would be mass panic. No. A lot of you, like as you said, you know, depending on what poll you look at, between, you know, a quarter and a third of them already think that. So that clearly hasn't happened. They don't have an answer.
They're still.
All right, so yeah, I know on this panel, man, I don't think we ain't doing a conspiracy thing. Are we? Anybody think it's a conspiracy? Anybody there with that?
What is that book? What is the book? Let me say. Remember that book?
Gosh.
Von Daniken. You know what I mean?
Van Daniken, right? That's the pseudo.
Yeah, and Hancock. All them on there.
Yeah, they pseudos.
Yeah, but that's what they're on about. That's what they're on, isn't it?
Yeah. Go ahead, Mister.
Yeah, I saw that clip earlier when it was put in the Discord. It was a whole great video, and I got what he was saying, but then he was like, "Well, because of there's already surveys out there where people are saying it's happening, but I think it's different if your government verifies it. I do think that people got all kind of ideas out here, but I think that even like with vaccines, if the government, I don't want to say the wrong word, but if the government
going full sealed on that.
went on a whole marketing campaign to be against it, it would cause panic in people. So I think that if your leadership verifies it wholeheartedly, I think that it might cause hysteria if it were true. I had to say that.
Like the congressional thing that's happening now. I mean, people could say that they would feel like that verifies it for them. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody going crazy.
Yeah, but the president ain't saying, but it's not. It's not like.
Okay, let me ask.
We're going to war with.
Do you know what? I'm gonna say something. You know what? You know how long it takes you travel for the nearest star to get here. You know what I mean?
They what? All right, man. We're gonna let everybody finish, man.
Yo, hold on.
Sorry.
Bobby Banger.
What's up?
Bang.
From your partners.
So my question to you, right? When the last time that science and the government lied to you?
What you mean?
Damn, they lied. They lied to the community. Or they lied to the. When the last time our government, just think of our government.
You said the white man. You said the white man.
Hold on. When's the last time they lied to you? Then you say, "All right, man." They lied.
The Americans are scared the white people.
Scientific racism.
Okay. How long ago was that?
White man's got you shook.
A while ago.
A long time ago, right?
Yeah, 1800s,
So
1600s.
Well, let me ask you a question.
I don't know about the government. I don't know.
It's white man. He's saying the white man.
You can't diving, yo. You diving. I mean, you dive him out of there.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, So what I'm saying, right? So, are you on the same page of the understanding of what the government say that happened on 9/11?
Of course.
About the building. Okay, so building 7, you say no plane hit that building. But it came down like demolition style. Do you agree with the government? I mean, the government and there are scientists saying how the building collapsed besides just a low fire. The plane wasn't hit, never hit that building.
I don't know.
So
I agree with the guy that made the. You ever seen the Twin Tower movie?
No, I'm asking about Building 7. Are you aware of Building 7? So
No, you mean the Twin Towers?
Oh yeah, that whole.
No, not the Twin Towers. Hold on, time out. You're gonna throw suit all you want.
Oh, you talking about the building? It was a building.
The third building that collapsed.
Yes.
Not the twin.
Yes.
Okay, so how that?
I agree with it.
You agree with it.
Yeah,
so that's why you don't agree. That's why you don't believe. That's why you don't believe what the hell I'm talking about. What I see with my eye.
Hey, G. Lacan.
You talking about? Didn't say a plane.
Why the hell Building 7 fell without
no
tons explanations for that though.
Yeah, we get
into that, but
they gave good explanations.
I don't want to strike your story, so let's leave that alone. But you answer my question. So
no, you're not gonna strike my show. What you talking about?
No, I just don't want them. You know what I'm saying? You know how people scared. Oh no, don't be talking about no goddamn.
Guy Lacan, there's actually answers for that. What you was asking just now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it makes sense too, dog. With all that shit falling, we can destroy the building. I don't
know off the top of my head, but I know I've read the where they debunked the conspiracy theory on that.
You said what?
I said I don't know it off the top of my head.
I'm trying to tell you what it is.
But you can't.
The guy who made the movie The Twin Towers, he recanted that. He went back. He said, "I ain't know." He said, "Then I went back and sat down and actually," he said he didn't even mean for the shit to go viral like that, right? He said he played, he did did all that, and he said when he went back years later and looked into it, Then he figured it out. Yeah, you wouldn't even understand that amount of steel and stuff falling down like that, yo. You know what I'm saying? It just happened. Right? And that shit fell and it knocked the other building. It's like an earthquake. And this shit was like a earthquake when it hit. It knocked the other building down. I don't know why you think.
Nah, where you get this shit from, my dude? It collapsed downward. It ain't collapsed. Nigga, go back and look at the damn tape. What you talking about, homie?
I'm trying to understand what's the point though. What point are you making? What's your point?
My point was the point I was making is
lying.
No.
You're in
So
trouble,
my point is,
you think they knocked the damn buildings down in America, yo. White boy, let me make this point. This where y'all get it twisted. White people don't play like we halfway playing. They don't be playing. They not letting that happen, yo. They not gonna just let you sit down there and kill all these Americans and know something did it. They not doing it. It's gonna be a problem, yo.
Problem for who?
And this would separate United States from a lot of other places, yo.
Don't do
Russia
that,
ain't going for all that. I'm just letting you know, yo. You over. Listen. Nobody's knocking down no building, and then we gonna act like that's what happened, man. Do you know how many people investigate that? Do you know how many scientists was on the case for that? You're saying that the United States.
I got receipts.
Hold on for a minute.
Go ahead. I apologize.
I'm trying to tell you, yo, that's a conspiracy, yo. And there's a scientific explanation. There's a structural conversation around that, yo. Like they figured it out. Yeah, like they really figured it out. And why did it fall away? That really got figured out. The jet fuel, it's a lot of things, but you're not even understanding. You're not even comprehending how big the Twin Towers was. And then when they fell down like that, yo, you don't.
I'm not talking
the shockwaves that it caused.
I'm not talking about the Twin Tower. You
So
keep saying the
Twin Towers, right?
Twin Towers was real, but Building 7 was the fake shit.
Say that again.
You saying the Twin Towers?
No, because I don't want to go through. I don't want to go through the Twin Tower. I want to talk about Building 7.
They already know what it is.
Nah, because the Twin Tower, because we had other building that was attacked by planes in Brazil, and this shit didn't collapse just like that.
So what?
You did, but I'm not talking about the Twin Towers. I'm talking about Building 7, how it came down like demolition style.
Nah.
Yeah, they.
But again, what's your point though? What is the point?
No, what I'm saying is our government.
Trust the government.
I understand, but I like for him to state that.
But they want to talk. Yeah, what he's saying is exactly what I'm saying, right? I'm saying even if there were, I don't think there. I can't explain the alien shit, right? But I do when I'm telling you about what occurred in Houston, Texas. I do think the government do have these type of projectors that make people think that there's something flying in the motherfucking air. You know what I'm saying? But Congress, I don't know if they for it. Maybe it's a government they don't know about, right? It's a hidden government. But I do know what I seen in Houston, Texas. That shit look real, but it don't look real, if you understand what I'm saying. That shit is, I'm saying why are they having this Congress meeting in 2023? You know what I'm saying? Is to put the public to be informed about these type of speculation and shit like that. Now, 5 years from now, they're gonna have something grand. I don't know. That's my pseudo, whatever you want to call it. But I do believe that they're gonna have something. Like I saw in 2011, it's gonna be something in the future. Gonna be more grand than what I've seen.
Okay,
but you know that back in the former times and earlier times, people have always projected the future. They've always tried to predict what was going to happen in the future based on something they saw during their lifetime. And I'm not a religious guy, but take it to religion. People always predicting the end of the world. 10 years from now, it's going to be the end of the world. 100 years from now, it's going to be the end of the world. Never happened. So you're just speculating based off of your belief system. You can't. We just can't. We can't do those type of things. I just can't do it.
Also, it's just a possibility that was military stuff that you witnessed as well. Because I don't know why the government would want to make people think things are flying in the air. So maybe you were witnessing military experiments. Maybe
I don't trust them now. AG Con, I don't trust you now.
You
I don't trust you now. You're done.
I don't have to trust.
I ain't listening. I don't trust you now.
I'm just bringing the truth to you.
Nah, I don't trust you now. You just hit me with I was with your story. I was
He's
with your
with
story.
you, man. He's with you, man. Damn.
Huh?
I knew you wasn't until he said that. That
Yeah,
kind
I
of
was
messed
with
it
him.
up.
I was definitely with his story.
That's why I wanted to say that about it. Could have been just the military. They don't have to be doing nothing crazy to make you see something. I don't think that makes sense. But
yeah,
why would they pick on him as opposed to other people?
Right. So
out of 330 million people in the country, why him?
I was actually with him. I was
y'all
100% with G-Con with his story. You know what I'm saying? I actually could, not G-Con, I could actually understand where he was coming from. And, based off my limited knowledge, based off of all our limited knowledge of things we think we're seeing and not, and all these factors, like I was generally listening to his story until he hit me with the World Trade Centers. Then I knew he was a conspiracy on it. Now, whenever I am talking, I'm questioning him now. Yeah, I didn't do it. You did it.
My bad, bro.
Go ahead, brother.
No, I just want to ask y'all a question. I just want y'all to answer it as honestly as y'all possibly can, based on this conversation that we have. But my question is, how do new scientific theories and laws and hypotheses, what is the mechanism that causes these things to come into creation?
Slow. It's slow, man. It's real slow. Slow process, man. Science is resistant.
Nah. You skipping over it, You skipping over it.
He's skipping a step.
You skipping the first step, man.
You said, first of all, I said, new ideas are slow to get through, no matter how right they are. I'm starting right there.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, he did say ideas.
Right. I said, new ideas are slow, no matter how right they are, right? To get in, science is resistant, and sometimes to its own fault. So new ideas are coming because they have to get tested rigorously, right? They have to be sent out on the blind, right? And that's how it works. And over time, man, these ideas get accepted or they don't. That's how new ideas come in. New ideas come all the time.
Okay.
What was you thinking?
I mean, it starts with perhaps it starts with some type of observation or an idea. Then the idea or the observation, if it's an observation, you ask the right question. Why? What is this? Why? Then you form some type of hypothesis around that. And then you test that hypothesis. And then you repeat it. If you can turn that hypothesis on or off, if you turn that event on or off, then you can try to create some type of laws or rules or mathematics around it. That's how it happens. It's no mystery. It's no.
So it would be like, I got an idea. I'm gonna look at the current information that's in front of me. I'm gonna provide rationale based on the current technology that we have, and see if it's possible. Is there a mechanism that could possibly make this come to happen? Right?
Yeah, and if you can falsify it.
Wait, whoa! You talking about technology?
See, now I'm bodying y'all. Y'all don't even catch it, bro.
You getting back to the UAP?
Y'all getting bodied by y'all answers, man, because y'all stance is already permanent, man. Y'all getting bodied.
No, I don't get it. Wait. If you're talking technology, the shit work or it don't. If you're talking scientific theory, most scientific theories aren't even overthrown. So, like, you got the general relativity and you got Newtonian physics. Most people think that general law of relativity that was done by Einstein overthrew Newtonian physics. Do you think it overthrew it, Kaya? What you think?
I'm not a physics. I'm not.
Okay.
It's still, so I can't make the determination.
All right, so I'm gonna give you.
All I can do is read. All I can do is read. Huh?
Go ahead. I'm gonna give you. Go. You want to answer it?
No, I was saying that all I could do is turn to the experts, or I could turn to someone in that field and see if this thing has been is this possible in that field. Like, is that wrong? Is it wrong?
No. So I was asking about Newtonian physics and relativity, and most people think that Einstein law of general relativity overthrew Newtonian physics. That's not true. As a matter of fact, it fits safely inside of it. What it did is it answered questions that Newtonian physics didn't. So rarely are theories overthrown, right? They're just added to. Most people don't understand that. Remember, it's kind of counterintuitive. We looking for things, the new thing come and replace it. That's not really how it works. So
Yeah,
the new idea that you're talking about is really going to fit safely inside of the old idea.
You got to build an intellectual model based on the pre-existing premise, because you're not defeating the premise, and most times in science you're building upon a pre-existing premise, and so you're building upon the already falsified version of the falsified version or concept of science at that point in time. Would that be a correct assessment?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's correct. But what you were talking about before, that was my point before. You can't falsify what you're saying. It can't be falsified. That's why,
when you saw the lights up in the air.
When you saw the lights, you can't falsify it.
I'm not presenting that as any type of hypothesis. What I said was I had to rationalize it within myself, but then to rationalize it within myself, and I guess it would be an internal hypothesis. It's not anything I presented to the world and say, hey, falsify this or be, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but even to yourself, even when you're talking to yourself at that time, you still want to say, look, I don't know what that is. I'm just, until I can actually have more information on that, I'm gonna leave it where it's at. I'm not going to try to put nothing to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was you couldn't falsify what you saw.
Thing to do.
Well, hey Kyle, let me ask you this question. Why do you think we stuck?
I think y'all stuck because y'all don't understand. Well, I wouldn't say y'all don't understand, but y'all are. I will
you can go ahead and say it. You know as much about
show you something. I got you.
About physics, as you know, right?
I'm saying that y'all are removing the progression of science, and you're dealing with science, because like what I see is a lot of reading of documents is already being falsified and being proven, and at that point you're not open to newer scientists and newer hypotheses and newer theories that have not yet to be falsified to be proven true. That doesn't necessarily mean that those things are not true. It just means that that process has not happened yet, because we're in the age of technology. There's tons of things that have not been falsified yet, but have a lot of evidence behind it to support those claims.
But you couldn't produce.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on. I'm going somewhere.
An example of.
Hold on. Whoa. I'm going somewhere. Yeah, you're right, because I'm not a scientist, yo, and I can't do it. You're right. I'm just not willing to do what y'all do. Y'all willing to jump. I can't jump because I'm not the one with the material to jump. So for me, it's y'all supposed to jump, and I'm gonna stay right where science is saying they at. And that's how I keep the people from getting tricked and getting fooled and running around following charlatans and all that old stuff, and everybody thinking they can make the leap when science ain't even made the leap yet. So when those ideas get safely nestled, I'm gonna be the one to say, yeah, that's what it is.
All right, let me ask you a question. Was today earlier? Was that the first time you saw that we have the ability to extract data from the human brain and transmit that to another living organism? Is that the first time you heard of that before?
No, of course not, because I know about prosthetics and how they, I watch it all the time, and how they was having people move the prosthetic finger and shit with the nerves. Come on, yo.
All right, so this is good, right? We going somewhere, we're building, right? It wouldn't be crazy to think that that's a possibility of something that's happening, right?
Yeah, they doing it. They hook the nerves up though. But go ahead.
All right, so would it also be crazy to think that in the theory of general relativity, that you can bend time and space if you have the appropriate environment to create a gravitational force to bend time and space around a certain point in time and space to connect those points? Would that be crazy to think?
No, but I thought large objects.
It doesn't have to be a large object. It has to be. It has to be a force that creates.
No, but I don't know about that. So I couldn't, you know, I'm gonna say I don't know, Kyle.
You talking about the wormhole thing again?
Ain't talking about the worm. Ain't back in the worm. You back in the wormhole?
I don't think anybody would. I wouldn't.
Hold on.
You trying to sneak the wormhole in, Kent?
Chill out,
Yeah.
you tripping, man.
I wouldn't.
Kyle, so
I mean, theory is theory. Theoretical math is theoretical math. So I don't go against that. I'm just saying, but that's not what you were saying yesterday. You were saying things in the future were coming back here.
No, I was talking about data science. I was talking about data science, and I was also talking about the ability for things to travel within a wormhole. And if those things were in the future, they would have the ability to travel in the past based on what we know about technology and science. That's what I was saying, and I stand on that 100%.
No, hold on. You can't stand on it.
There's no model for that.
Stand on it, Kyle,
You're making that up. There's no model for that.
Yeah, we haven't proven that yet. You know,
the wormholes.
Not only that, because with the definition we read earlier, it said that it's highly unstable, right? So even if you was able to put something through there, you don't even know if it's gonna come out on the other end the same way it went in.
Yeah, but
I dropped 2 scholarly sources about that in the back chat.
So being that something is unstable, it doesn't mean that it's not possible to work. It just means that they cannot.
I'm not saying at all that is not. I'm just saying we stopping right there with that. We don't. It's not. It hasn't been proven yet. Like
okay,
the whole thing is still
answer this question because an environment is unstable. It doesn't mean that environment does not exist, though. That's my point. And just because it's unstable based on our current level of technology, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that in the future we don't have the ability to stabilize those means of transportation or those environments. Like if you say that that's not possible, then that's kind of pseudo in my personal opinion.
I ain't saying it wasn't possible. Hold on. Hey, go back to that definition of the wormhole thing that you had up there first when we first started the show. I don't think Kyle was on here.
I heard it. I heard the definition. I was watching the whole show.
You saw at the end where it said that that they don't have what was at the end of that thing?
Yeah, it said currently we do not have any evidence of this happening because
right. So what's wrong with leaving it right there?
Because like if I'm talking about so if I'm talking about technology today, if I say that hey in the year 2025 we're gonna have I wouldn't say 2025, in the year 2024 we're gonna have phones that project hologram images. As of right now, we don't have that technology in the consumer market, but it is a possibility that we can create that based on what the science already tells us we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a possibility that y'all can consider?
But that's much more simpler than talking about wormholes. We know that there's hologram projections now.
Yeah.
So to make that tied to a cell phone.
Exactly, and we also know that wormholes are the same thing as well, not the same thing, but they're very, very similar to black holes because they create.
How do we know that? How do we know that?
Know that right there.
How is that known?
That's what the theory of relativity teaches you.
That's a theory. Again, that's a mathematical.
And see now you got to war with Unc because Unc says theory is a envelope that includes facts to support the evidence.
No,
but we know there's no facts to support wormholes. You know that.
I don't
have an issue. You're the one making the statement. You're the guys making the statements. You're making the statements.
So is the theory of gravity null and void?
No.
It's a law.
You're jumping all over the place.
It's a law. It ain't a theory. It's a law. It's a law. It's not a theory. Gravity is a law. It's called the law.
All right. Well, any of the theories.
It's a theory too. It's both of them.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. He's spoken.
It's both of them. It's a law and a theory.
Gravity is not null and void. Here's my pen. My pen is dropping, so that's gravity. It's not null and void.
Right.
I observe it every day.
But a wormhole is not a theory.
You can't observe. You can't observe. You've never seen a wormhole.
No, I said in the chat a long time ago. I said the wormhole is a hypothesis a hypothesis leads to a theory of when they do the proper testing of it. We don't at this point by technology we don't have that ability. But the hypothesis has not been debunked, and that hypothesis is linked to a theory that has been proven and accepted in the scientific community, which is the theory of relativity.
What was it proven? How was it proven?
Right. That's what I'm asking.
What you mean? Like we can't? Gravity proves that, bro. Like what we talking?
Gravity proves a wormhole.
No, gravity proves the theory of relativity.
So what that got to do with the wormhole?
The theory of relativity has also same like with evolution. with evolution, there's hypotheses that's based on the theory of evolution, and then it develops new hypotheses that develop themselves to become theories. Like, can we?
Hey, excuse me, Kyle. I think I understand where you're coming from. Okay, you're saying that the wormhole would be a prediction made from the theory of general relativity. It's sort of like gravity waves.
Absolutely.
And now we have the technology to detect the gravity waves, which, by the way, is 100 years after the theory predicted it. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, that can't be debunked because we don't have
that's my whole point, bro. I'm not
we
saying
don't
that
have no technology, to test
currently,
it. So,
right?
yeah, currently.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's
So I can't rock, I need to, I mean, I feel where you coming from, but I ain't gonna get that deep with it.
Yeah, we got.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Running
Kyle,
around, boy.
you gotta stay safe and pump the brakes right there. You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Yeah, I ain't doing it. I'm not stopping you from doing it though. I told you that's your job to go be adventurous, yo. My job ain't to be. I'm gonna do the safe curveball and the fastball, yo.
Yeah, when you run past the stop sign, you gonna end up
in a lot of games
crashing into the pit.
Albert Einstein ran past the stop signs.
No, he didn't.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
he actually didn't.
Yes, you trying to tell me that Albert Einstein had everybody saying, "Yeah, you're right, bro. Push that theory. Push that."
No, yo, he actually used the general. I'm telling you, yo, this shit. I mean, he actually studied. Like, he didn't just dive out of, like people make that up, yo. He used Newtonian physics, yo. And I'm telling you, his shit fit right with it. He just explained more things. Am I right or wrong, Anthony?
And yeah, the Newtonian physics is included in the general relativity, so it didn't override it or overrule it.
Yeah,
but it came out in, I think, 1915, and in 1919, man, they already had started getting evidence. Some of these predictions were already being observed. So that's why it was standing the test. It stood the test of time because we continue to get the observations that match these predictions as the technology pushes forward. So it was early in the game when they started getting the facts. They started getting the observations to match the predictions. So it was early in the game when they started doing that, like 1919.
Yeah, I ain't tripping off you, Kyle. I think you can do. I'm saying, somebody got to play it safe, nigga. Everybody can't, we playing defense, yo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't beat Avengers one. The damn chain break, yo. Somebody I got to play back. I got to get your back, yo. I can't. I mean, you know how it work. If everybody take risks, if we on the football field, yo, everybody going for the fucking interception and we both miss, it's a fucking touchdown. Now we got the pseudos overrunning the position. You already got crazy Zek, what's his name? Zek's trying to recruit you on some wild ass shit. Yeah, that shit was crazy yesterday.
And Kyle, that's
let me
the thing.
Let me check my screen. I want to show y'all they already are doing the research into wormholes.
Yeah, that's cool. Look, but why you doing that, right? Look, that's what the pseudo people do. They'll take the things like the wormholes that haven't been proven yet, and they'll create a whole big mythological story about the shit. And have a bunch of
Kyle, I dropped another link to prove that what you said was true about wormholes being similar to black holes.
Nah.
It's in the back check. I'm dropping them in the back check.
True with the sources.
Nah, this is Hasky Coop.
Wait. Don't do that up. You know what I do. Don't do that.
Oh man, you gonna do the one? Come on, yo.
I got two more. What are you talking about? You chose the wrong one. Go to the one before that.
I got it. Wormhole dynamics.
No, the one before that, I'm telling you, the link before that one.
Yeah, but how you gonna okay, but the rest of the world
Go
ain't
to
caught
the
up with the man yet then.
no. We talking about the black holes, man. There you go.
No, we
There
had a
you go.
black
Well, see,
hole
that's
guy on. No, we had a
the
black
thing.
hole guy.
Yeah,
All right,
it's not a
so you gonna
hole.
disregard the article?
So that would.
No, no,
I
no,
know
no,
it's not a
no,
black
no.
hole.
No, go ahead. Handle that. You get you. That's a good conversation for you and Ant.
Yeah, let Anthony talk to me while you read the article, and you'll see why I dropped it on. Boom.
All right, no problem.
Hold on, read the top.
Well,
Which
see,
one?
Researchers suggest that wormholes may look almost identical to black holes.
That's that word. That word
May.
suggests.
May look.
I said that. I said, mate. I know
All right, hold on,
nothing
let me
in
get it.
science is absolute. You can't pull that on me. I'm just
Lord,
pulling up
don't do that
similar to what Kaya said.
Running past that stop sign.
Nah, you trying to put a stop sign when it's a freeway.
Okay. I'm reading it right now. Go for it. I'm reading. You know I'm reading it right now. That's what I do. Go ahead.
Are you
but if it's okay,
I'll
so
read it. No problem.
the white hole.
Bad. Go ahead.
You finna read? Okay, go ahead and read.
No, I was gonna. A group of researchers at Sophia University has found evidence that suggests that the reason that a wormhole has never been observed is that they appear almost identical to black holes. In their paper published in the Journal of Physical Review, Pecha Nikova, Galen, I don't know how to pronounce these names. These like whatever. Anyway, I'm skipping these names for it because I can't pronounce them.
It's cool.
Describes studying theoretical linear polarization, and a credent disk that would be situated around a class of static transversible wormholes, and compared them to the findings of images of black holes. For many years, scientists and science fiction writers have considered the theoretical possibility of a wormhole. Such an object, theory suggests, would take the form of a tunnel of sorts that connects two different parts of the universe. This is okay. I'm like, I ain't finna toot my horn, but moving through a tunnel will allow for travel to distant destinations in a way not possible to spaceships, incapable of moving faster than the speed of light by taking a shortcut. Unfortunately, no one has ever observed a wormhole or even any physical evidence that they actually
Read that
exist.
sentence one more time, Kaya.
Huh?
I ain't hear that one. Read that one more time.
We heard it.
I was messing with
we want to read the whole thing. Unfortunately,
No. Here, go back. We thought we might have heard something.
That sentence right there sounded pretty good.
Let me see. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, no one has ever observed a wormhole or even any physical evidence that they actually exist. Still, because of the theory for their existence is so strong, astrophysicists assume they do exist. The problem is that we either lack the technology to see them, or we have not been looking for them in the right way. In this new effort, the researchers from Bulgaria suggest that the latter is the problem. The latter of that is what we're talking about, is that we have not been looking for them in the right way. Let's go ahead and state that again, since we're going to do the ad libs.
No, that's cool.
They have found evidence via theory that suggests that they might be sitting out there at the night sky in plain sight, and that the reason we are not seeing them is because we are mistaking them for black holes. The work involving studying wormhole theories is applying findings to the creation of simulations, with an emphasis on the polarity of the light that would be emitted by such an object, and by also taking account of the characteristics of a assumed disk surrounding its mouth. They then created both direct and indirect images to depict what a wormhole would look like, and compared them to a black hole, and found them to look remarkably similar. The researchers noted that it should be possible to tell wormholes and black holes apart by noting subtle differences between them, such as polarization patterns and intensities, and also their radii. I'm not sure what radii is, but we can hit the little button right here. We can find out exactly what that term means.
The radii, I think that's the radius or something like that. But
okay,
I could be wrong.
No, I mean it's cool. I'll go with what you say.
The curvature on the entrance.
That's the radius.
The curvature on the entrance of the hole.
Yeah, it says a straight line from the center of the circumference to the circle. Okay, so it is the thicker and shorter of the two. Yeah, okay, so that's it.
Right. So the thing is this, right? If they were to find a wormhole, then cool. There are wormholes at that point. We just not going to assume that there are wormholes though, just because they had, they're speculating that wormholes exist.
Isn't that the same process they did with the Higgs boson, though, Kent?
Say it again.
Isn't that the process they did with the Higgs boson?
Yeah, they got that wrong. They thought it actually traveled the speed of light, and they realized it didn't.
No, I'm not speaking about that point. I'm speaking about this being something that cannot be proven there, but they're saying that it may exist due to the math.
Well, that's the process with everything, DQ. You know what I'm saying?
No, understood. That's why I'm saying with Kent, why is he just throwing this out if that's the process with everything?
No, I'm not
well,
saying.
All he's saying we gotta hit that stop sign. It's a stop sign right there.
Most definitely. I understand.
Hey, DQ, I'm
so
not
that's
saying
all
that.
it is.
Hey, DQ, I'm not saying that it's impossible for a wormhole to exist. I'm saying we don't know. I'm saying we don't know, so we stopping right there. We don't know.
But the stop sign, the stop sign is a precursor to a dismissal of
not at all.
It be sounding like it.
No, man, we read. Hold.
But it's still different.
Let me say this. Let me show you what I mean when I say stop sign.
Okay.
Seriously.
Now
we
go ahead.
had a clear article, 121 mummies, and it was a stop sign in the paper to say, we don't have enough evidence to apply all of this to the 4,500 years of Egypt as of right now, because it's very complicated. Nubians living in Egyptian household, Egyptian and Nubian households, mixing and matching and marrying, and we only got enough DNA evidence from the Delta area, right? So don't make apodictic statements about this. That's what it said. Now watch this. Now, right? Maybe next year, maybe tomorrow, they'll find some evidence more with it. They say, we found we extracted DNA out of Nubian graves, and boom, and they end up coalescing with them anyway. And then we say, bet. So that don't mean we saying, that's stupid, that's dumb. No, that wouldn't be scientific thinking. Stop sign is saying, right now, bro, don't apply that. So DQ brought some good information. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like he brought some pseudo shit, because that would not be genuine. It would not be true. I'm just saying, when I say that's a stop sign, we reading it, you can tell in the religion when you say, we not there. Stop sign, that's like dark matter. They don't know what the hell it is. But how many people holler and scream about it? They really don't know what it is. So that's the stop sign. They don't know what it is. It might just be gravity. So that's, for me, that's what I mean when I'm talking to my comrades. Now, when I'm talking to a damn pseudo, I'm saying, stop your ass up out of here with that stupid shit. When I'm talking to y'all, when I'm having this conversation, I'm saying y'all done brought good material, What the fuck I know? I'm not no fucking scientist.
Hey, DQ
I can read that. That's all I'm saying.
All
right.
You know I got you on.
Hey,
DQ, I ain't gonna discount you, bro.
So when y'all go past the stop sign and y'all start attributing it as a fact, y'all sound no different than the polites and the Lex Vortexes and them that's usually.
That's what they do.
Here, who's attributing this?
Yeah, we definitely not doing that.
I'm just saying.
You remember what I just said. I know science doesn't work in absolutes.
True.
So if you want to throw me in that gumbo, that's gonna be a nasty little mix. I'm not over there, baby.
Hey, look, Kyle was kind of saying wormholes like as if they were a fact, I think, yesterday. So
because he was speaking about in the information aspect. We definitely understand.
No, he was speaking beyond the information.
No, I'm right here. You can
right. You can't say he was saying it's a fact, but that's not what he did.
I'm looking at Kyle and saying that he was talking beyond that information though.
Well,
I was talking about another realm of science. I was talking about the IT field and how we can transfer information like that. And I said that this also applies if we have the ability, if we gain the ability as a human species to access wormholes, that would be a very, very, very logical possibility for us to be able to do.
No, but you were implying that already existed in the future. And you said the future already existed in this time. said that was what was coming back now
3,300
with this UAP or this UFO stuff. That's what you were saying yesterday.
Yeah, you made some claims, Kyle. We can clip you up now.
You made those claims yesterday.
You can clip me up all you want
to. I'm not trying to. We don't have to rehash it. I'm just saying that's what you said yesterday. That's what you said yesterday.
I personally, I'm trying to tell you, I would stand by them claims. Is if we are already investigating and doing scientific research in these fields, we're going to at some point understand the capabilities and the abilities to manipulate those things for our favor. I'm saying that, and I stand by it wholeheartedly. It may not be in my lifetime, but at some point in the human species, we're going to understand wormholes and be able to use those in our favor. The same way when we study any field, when we study genetics, we didn't know how to do any of that stuff, but then we learn how to map out the human genome. Now we can do we can do deletion of cells, genetics. We can now produce super athletes. But in 30 years ago, no one would have never imagined we can do that, because it would have been a bunch of people just like y'all saying, "Oh my God, y'all can't do that. Stop! It's a stop sign." But this is what science does. Science pushes its limits daily.
But that's not what you. That's not what you were saying. You were saying something totally different yesterday. I would agree with 100% of what you're saying right now.
No.
But you said that the future is already existing, and that technology more or less already existed because it was coming back now. That's what you said yesterday.
No, because yesterday I was talking about time. I was talking about the fourth dimension, which is time.
That's not what you
did. I didn't mention time.
That's exactly what he said. He did say time was the fourth dimension.
You said that these biologics and the UAPs were from the future. You said that the future existed now, and they were coming back. Human beings on Earth were coming back now doing this stuff. That's what you were saying yesterday.
Okay. Again, let me reiterate what I'm saying. So I'm saying that time is the fourth dimension. That's why I showed the video from Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's dealing with the point to point, then the point to point with height, and then we have the different storage of the ability to store things in the past as well. And what I'm saying is that once we access that ability, we can use wormholes to travel back and forth between time and in time and space by using the theory of relativity to access the ability to travel within these wormholes. And so this is not something that I just made up. These are things that NASA is actually studying adamantly.
So do you think that 3,300 is happening right now?
Hey, DQ, I couldn't even read that shit you put in the Journal of Nature. You tripping.
Yeah, I know how to freeze you out.
Yeah, nigga, I'm froze out the conversation, nigga. I'm shutting the hell up. The fuck out of here with that shit.
Let me see.
Fuck out of here. You lost his damn mind. Yo, ain't nobody